So, guys, we're live. Guys, we're live. But before we start, let's begin with the new introduction. Let's go. Let's go with the introduction. Is it UCL, guys? Yeah, my people, how you day, guys? How you day? I hope you guys are doing well. It's the UCL, guys. UCL, baby, guys. UCL. He's done it again. Mr. Champions League, Cristiano Ronaldo. Atlanta 2, Manchester United 2. Wow, what a match. What a match. We're going to talk about United. We're going to talk about Bayern. This Martin, we're going to talk about Barcelona. They want to do 2-0. So we're also going to talk about Chelsea too, who also want to do too. So we're going to talk about so many stuff, man. I hope you guys are doing okay. How you guys doing today? So Eric, how you doing? How you feeling? You see your night. How you feeling? Hope you're feeling good, brother.
Yeah, sorry, my mic was muted. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm happy with Chelsea's results.
Mm-hmm.
I actually missed most of the game, but I'm happy that they got the win.
Mm-hmm.
The United match was very interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's
Again,
just
again. He's a shit code, man. I won't lie, he's a shit code. He is a shit
he's
code.
yeah, he's something else. He is such an incredible goal scorer. He's so clutch. Yeah, fantastic. What a player.
How long can this Ronaldo stuff keep going? Because people say Ronaldo. Ronaldo that this United team are garbage. When I say garbage, they are garbage. They don't even look like a team that can even challenge for trophies at all.
Look,
they look so woeful.
I called it early. I said it early. People thought they thought I was hating. I said United will not win a trophy under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
This team is garbage. One line. Tom, I'm not laughing. This United team is garbage.
Ronnie's at the wheel.
United will not win anything.
Maguire is class A.
I'm not even talking about
Just take him out of the question. He doesn't even deserve to be the club captain. I'll take him out of it at all. He doesn't deserve that.
No, I'm saying no League Cup, no FA Cup, nothing like that. Not even a League Cup. Europa League, no, not happening. So hopefully, it's fantastic. Only in #only in, and we can just long may it continue. Fantastic result today. Cristiano Ronaldo keeping Ole in his job. Look, it's beautiful.
Tom,
but honestly, before Tom goes, that match against Man City,
no.
There should be it should be restricted. It's not. It shouldn't be a family view. You know what I mean? It should be like 18 plus or something like that. You can't watch until you're unless you're a certain age. Yeah.
Give me your take on the match.
Well, he's been saved again, hasn't he? The man with 9 lives. Wow. Atalanta, if I'm Gasparini, I'm fuming now. I've not got 6 points out of the 2 games, realistically. They did well enough in both games to probably get the 6 points. Again tonight, shocking from Manchester United point of view. Didn't really see the plan. I just saw it, passed it to Fernandes, and hopefully he can play Ronaldo. And that was the plan really tonight. I didn't see any patterns, movement. Played the back 5, tried to match up against Atalanta. Clearly didn't work in the first half, got outplayed and everything. had to go back to the back four when Varane went off.
Mhm.
It was okay. We didn't really create much chances using either of the formations, though. That was the problem, I think, tonight. And just chucking crosses into the box for nobody to be there. There's really no point, realistically. You might as well keep the ball or anything. But I just don't know what realistically is going on at the moment. You know, getting a draw tonight, it's pretty much secured that if he loses against City, it doesn't matter if it's 2-3-0 or if it's 5-0 again. He'll keep his job now till after the international break. Doesn't matter result now. He's not lost a game in two. This is what our ownership sees it. He's not lost a game in. He's not lost a game in 2 games because he obviously beat Spurs and then he's drew obviously away to Atalanta tonight. This is what our ownership sees. I mean, lose against Villarreal and yeah, there's alarm bells and question marks that if we don't get out of the group, then yeah, it might end up going. But like I've said, Abdullahi, all along, the man with 9 lives, like how this man pulls it off, I just have no idea. He must give some magic pills to the players or something. Seriously, pull something out of the bag last minute. And when we look at the last 3 Champions League games, it's all been late winners with Ronaldo. And there's a famous song, "Living on a Prayer." I think that's all Man United's living on at the moment. It's just a prayer at the moment, realistically. Villarreal, last minute goal, Ronaldo to win it, 2-1. Atalanta at home then. Ronaldo, last minute win. Toward the end of the game, winner. Won us the game. Then again tonight, Atalanta. Yeah, he didn't win us the game, but he got us a point out of the game. And if I'm Pep Guardiola and I'm sat at home tonight looking at that game, or I'm in the hotel or wherever, getting ready for his Champions League games tomorrow night. If I'm sat there and I'm watching this game, all I have to do on Saturday, I was going to say Sunday then, on Saturday, just man mark Fernandes and isolate Ronaldo. And that's how
Mark Fernandes, that's the job of Rodrigo and Fernandinho. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Just put one of those 2 on him and then get Ruben Diaz to do a number on Ronaldo.
That's it. That is all you've got to do. It's going to be a good match. The same countryman. That's going to be a good match.
That is all you have to do in that game. Pep will be rubbing his hands together, right? Easy 3 points going to Old Trafford then. And this is what teams think now. Because we've got no system or anything. And he clearly proved it with tonight. When I always refer back to going back 10 years, for example, maybe a decade ago. You hear the name Atalanta. If you're Manchester United, that just puts the fear of God into other teams. We don't have that fear anymore. That's gone. We need to move on from all this crap where teams are scared of us and stuff. Teams come and play. They come and play ball.
But wait. What is going on with Maguire? I don't think it is that to be the plus captain. I don't think it is that.
Don't even get me started about Maguire. Realistically, I don't know why we bought him. We bought the wrong centre back when we went. We had 2 options in that summer, Abdullahi. Right, Maguire was one of the options. Who was the other player, if you remember?
Ruben Diaz.
No, it wasn't Ruben Diaz. It was the guy at Napoli. What's his name? Koulibaly.
Oh, Kalidou Koulibaly. Okay.
Koulibaly. It was Koulibaly or it was Maguire, and we decided to go for Maguire because Koulibaly was going to cost 90 million, but we ended up paying 80 million for Maguire anyway. When at the time Koulibaly was being touted as the best centre back alongside maybe Van Dijk at the time. When the 2 of them went together in those games when Napoli played Liverpool and vice versa at Anfield and in Napoli. But when I look at such as tonight, Maguire, he's a captain and he's giving other people orders. Yet he doesn't follow orders himself. There's no organisation. There's no leadership. And I've said it all along, Abdullahi. If Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wasn't in this job right now, say, for example, Conte came in, Conte would not be sitting here and saying Harry Maguire's the captain of this football club. He wouldn't be. Same with Ten Hag, Poch, Zidane, whoever it is. They are not coming in here and they are not sticking with Harry Maguire as the captain of this football club. Take that straight off them and they go and give it to somebody who actually deserves it. Who actually, in a way, when they give orders, they stick to their own role and they actually know their own role in the team. Because you can't criticise other players on the field when you're not doing the basics yourself. There's no organisation, and that's not having an agenda against a player because he's been absolutely crap all season. Rubbish all season. Spurs, he was shaky on the ball. As soon as Kane or Son got the ball and he's running and they're running at him, he's panicking. And if you don't have Varane next to him, or for example, say Bailly tonight, if you don't have somebody with pace next to him, it's a match made in hell. Lindelof and Maguire at the back, awful. And this is why last season we got ripped apart so easily by teams, because we didn't have anybody quick to cover his ass. And now we're finally seeing the exposure of it this season. And like we say, go. Yeah, a point tonight. Whoa, it's brilliant. Away at Atalanta, in many cases, when you play the Champions League group, going away in these sort of ties isn't easy. I get that, but it's not made to be easy. You should win all of your home games then.
Yeah.
If you're that cautious about
Because
the away
I was
games.
doing the calculation today. If you guys lose to Villarreal, you guys are going to Villarreal away, right?
Oh yeah, lose to Villarreal, Abdel, it's all over.
See, because
Sack
if
him
you
off.
lose to Villarreal and Atlanta
leave him in
beats Young
Spain.
Boys, is go back.
Leave him in Spain. Let him get a plane back to Norway. Leave him in Spain. Put him on a connection. I don't want to see him back at this club, because we'll beat Young Boys, but it'll be too late. Atalanta will get a result against Young Boys, and then Atalanta in the mix again. And if we lose to Villarreal, Villarreal's just getting another 3 points, and they beat Young Boys tonight.
Wait, let me ask now. If you lose to Villarreal now, Villarreal will be on 10 points. So if Atlanta beats your best, Atlanta will be on 10 points. So
yeah, precisely, and we'll be on 7.
Even if you win against Young Boys, you won't qualify.
No, we would qualify, but we'd have to beat them about 6-0.
6?
I think it's 5 or 6-0. We've got to beat Young Boys.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I do not think so.
No, it's not. It's not going to happen. And this is the thing. And there was the whole pressure that because he didn't get out of the group last season. This group's so far easier this season than last season. There's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse at all.
Tom, I have
go on, Eric.
Yeah, I have a few questions for you. I'll start with just a very straightforward one. Would you say that the main issue with the team is they just can't defend effectively? The tactics for defending isn't anywhere near what it should be, because you have a talented squad of difference makers, goal scorers. So do you think the main issue is you can't defend?
Well, realistically, I think the answer's kind of clear. Probably, yeah, because we played the back four this season and we concede goals. We put a brilliant partnership in there with where you put Maguire in there, Maguire and Varane, which is probably his best partnership. Well, it is to some people's eyes. I've always said I would give Bailly and Varane a chance next to each other. I think they'd complement each other a bit better. But playing the back four, we concede goals far too easily. Such as, for example, you can take Leicester and Liverpool. Play the back four. You conceded 9 goals in 2 games. It's unacceptable. 9 goals in 2 games. Same thing like we've just said since tonight and against Spurs. Plays the back 5. He doesn't know how to play the back 5, quite clearly. Anybody who knows how to play the back 5, you don't just shove 3 centre-backs there and hope for the best, or they're going to defend for their lives. There's got to be a plan. There's got to be at least some ideas behind it. Because if you're going to play the back 5, then your attack's going to what's the word? Not be nullified, but it's not going to be as effective.
Yeah.
Because you've not got the added man forward. You're not playing a front 3. You're playing a front 2. But this is where we look at it, and like you've just said, Eric, where is it just because we can't defend? Quite clearly, we can. There's no reasoning behind it, and this is why and I always bring the point back to it is if Manchester United actually if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer made a decision overnight and he actually appointed some top quality coaches out there, I'm talking Carlos Queiroz, somebody who's got at least experience in the game, somebody who's got knowledge in what to do in certain situations, in-game management and stuff, where they can take control of the situation, because none of his coaches do it. One of them used to be an ex-player in Carrick. Phelan did it all under Fergie, and then you've got McKenna, who's just come through from the youth system, where he was coaching the kids, and then now he's been given a chance at the first team. At Man United, it's not. Yeah, like Kingsley said here, there's no experience. There's absolutely nothing, and it doesn't surprise me why we bottle games like we do, such as tonight, and we don't perform to a high level, because there's just no plan at all.
Yeah. Now that obviously Conte is gone now, you can't get Conte even if you sack Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I heard that the Glazers have not gotten rid of him because they will only get rid of him if they see that top four is no longer
Yeah,
attainable.
correct.
So assuming that you don't get top four and he gets sacked, who do you think the best option is to bring in at this point?
Right. Well, I'll put it like this: if we sack him mid-season because he doesn't make the top four, just in the middle of the season, I mean, Zidane doesn't want the job. Conte's off the market now, so we're gonna have to buy somebody out. I haven't got a clue who that's going to be, or we might just go and give an interim job to somebody till the end of the season and write the season off, which isn't something that we want to do. I think
I'm hearing you guys are gonna go for Pochettino.
Abdul, I was just going to make a good point there. You must have read my mind. I was going to say it where I've looked at it from the last, say, 3-4 years, and the man who I believe that our owners have always wanted all along was Mauricio Pochettino. And Solskjaer did too good of a job at the time not to have been given a chance in the job. When he had the brilliant run, he had the PSG thing behind him and everything. And obviously Pochettino had the run to the final, didn't he, that season? There was far too much not to give him a chance at the time. This is in the owner's eyes. I'm not speaking of a fan point of view. In the owner's eyes, he was doing such a good job, you had to give him a chance. And I do see that point of view from the owners, but where we've just asked now about, well, if we sack him, who do you go and get? Well, like we've said, Conte's off the market. Zidane wants to live in Spain, but he wants to also coach. So it's probably the French national job is probably made in heaven for him to go and get, because he can coach the French squad and still live in Spain, which is probably two of the things that he wants to do anyway. And then I look at the point of view, well, there's always brilliant coaches out there, Poch, there's Enrique, there's Ten Hag, but all of them are in work. There isn't a mainstream name now that we can grab onto and hold onto. And this is why I think, unless there's going to be a major capitulation where we fall out the Champions League, or there's, I don't know, like Eric said, the top four's written off and it's mathematically impossible, then they'll get rid of him. But there's no ideal replacement out there right now. But if they get to the summer, and I've got a sneaking suspicion PSG will look to possibly move Poch on if he doesn't win the Champions League, or he doesn't achieve, League earned by a major points landslide or something.
They'll win the league. They're already 20-something.
Yeah. I think they're going to win League Earn, but it depends by how much. I mean, I'm sorry, I'd win it by 20, 30 points, something convincingly in a way, I guess, where you're not having a challenge from anybody, and at least get to the final minimum in the Champions League. But I think they want to win it this year. That's why they've made all these major investments with players and stuff. So Pochettino might be on the market in the summer, and then boom, they've got the man that they wanted all along. But there isn't any ideal replacement if we sack him now. In the summer, there's more opportunities, I guess, because you'll get to know a better situation with Ajax, with Ten Hag, same with Pochettino, and more options will open up in the summer, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. For me, I think that Conte, yes, he's a good option, especially short term, but in my opinion, objectively speaking, not as a Chelsea fan, I don't think that Conte was the best option for United. Because I'm assuming you guys don't want someone who just comes in for 2 seasons and then leaves.
Precisely.
So I don't think he was ever the best fit for the club, in terms of longevity, and in terms of what doing something similar to what Ole has done, obviously without the trophies and without being an inept, an inexperienced manager who isn't good enough. So I think waiting is the best option. Like you said, to see how things change in the coming months. But when I hear people saying something like, I've heard United fans saying that if Ole really loves United,
he should step down.
He should resign. Thank you.
And I understand. I get it. I understand the sentiment, but do you think that is the best? Okay, so he loves the club, but would him stepping down actually be the best thing for the club right now? Would it be better for him to step down and an interim coach takes over?
Well, look at what Gattuso did at Milan, for example. I think they sacked him, but he asked for no compensation payment from him.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
end.
he wants to leave.
This is the thing. If he gets sacked, I don't understand this whole thing with managers who have allegiance to clubs. Yeah, you want to get sacked because you're going to get the big payoff and everything, but your legacy's in tatters because you failed as a manager at that club. For example, Lampard, perfect example, built a brilliant team, couldn't achieve anything with it. So you moved him on, and you got somebody in proper. You paid Lampard his, I don't know what it was, 10, 15 million or whatever. Paid him off, right? You set off into the sunset. We're going to go down a new avenue, and it's like when I look at it, we say, Ollie, yeah, if he doesn't score that goal in 99, he's not in the job anyway. So that's one thing that I look at it. If he doesn't score that goal in 99, he doesn't get the job. He gets the job off for technicality and off for being a legend. At the time before we even appointed him, there was better options out there that we could have gone down. I already mentioned Pochettino at the time, where he took Spurs to the final and everything. There was better options out there, but we've stuck with him for his first contract, his first 3 years. Then we've renewed it, and the quote that any Manchester United fan, if you want me to quote on it, the reason why Manchester United didn't sack him after the Liverpool game was because it would have been a bad corporal decision from our ownership to have you've given him a contract to then sack him months later. Spurs gave Nuno a contract in the summer and then sacked him after 4 months. That's what you call big decisions. Fabio Paratici, big decision maker, brings in a top elite coach in Conte, and Conte wouldn't have been who I wanted at Manchester United. But when you look at all these other clubs make big decisions, big footballing decisions, because this isn't this isn't FIFA, this is real life. This is people's livelihoods, money, jobs, everything. And when you look at the whole standpoint and position where we look at it with, say, I look at it with Ollie anyways, is when we try and do these things where, we win a couple of games and then the run suddenly goes cold and then we'll have really poor performances and stuff. I can accept losing a game if we play really well. I can accept that. Performances mean more to me than possibly results in some cases. If the team performs well, then the result, that might just be a bad day. At the end of the day, that might just be a bad day and then you might not get the better look at it. But if we're looking long term and stuff, he's buried himself. Completely buried himself. As soon as you bring someone like Ronaldo in, standards change because he's a proven serial winner wherever he's gone, and he's won all of the big trophies. Exactly the same with Varane. All of the big trophies, he's won them all. Pogba won World Cups. He won the World Cup, won some Scudettos. There's pedigree, there's levels to this team. There's serial winners in this team. And when you can't get over the line at a Europa League final, I think in that book, well, if you can't go over the Europa League, God knows what we'd be in the Champions League final. And we're not even in a title race. So I don't see what we do. We're just floating around and hoping top 4 is going to stick again.
Do you still think you can get top 4?
Well, I'd probably need to see it Christmas. I think Christmas is a better time where you see how the table's shaping up, really. You have the mad rush.
Because you play Man City, Watford, Chelsea. No, Watford, Arsenal, Chelsea. So those are the tough matches for you in November. And we're very good. We're going to. You haven't even played Brighton yet. Have you played Brighton?
No. I think they're after Chelsea.
December.
I think.
You haven't played West Ham yet. Have you played West Ham in the league?
Yeah, we played them in the league. We won 2-1 away.
Oh, you won?
Okay, yeah, you played West Ham. So you haven't played Brighton, which is gonna be in December. You haven't played
Oh, you lost in the League Cup. I was thinking about the League Cup.
Yeah.
So you haven't played Brighton. You haven't played
Brentford. We haven't played them.
Oh Lord in heaven, you haven't played Brentford.
Yeah, and that's a way as well, Abdullah, when we play them first. I'm fed up with all this because there's too much pressure going into some of these games. Far much more than there needs to be.
You have Chelsea. You have City. You have
Villarreal's
in the middle of that and all, Abdullah.
Villarreal. We have Villarreal in the middle.
You know what? I still think United can get top 4. I really do. But obviously, Ole needs some kind of plan, of how to do it because
I don't think he has a plan. I don't think
he doesn't have a plan. But
today,
the people in the people in the black and blue suits who make the footballing decisions supposedly at Manchester United, they believe he's the right man for the job because so long as he gets top 4, that's a success in their eyes.
Yeah, I think you'll struggle because of the tactics, but I think you can still get it. I don't think Arsenal have the quality. I don't think Leicester will do it.
This is the thing, Eric. These players are good enough to get top 4, but they're not coached well enough to win anything. That's how I see. You've got come on, Ronaldo, players like Ronaldo, Pogba, and Fernandes, De Gea. The list can go on. Varane. All these players can make top 4 in any squad. Doesn't matter if it's Manchester United. These players make top 4 in any team. Realistically, if they're put into any team at all, they'll make the top 4. But if they're actually coached well enough by people, I always make the point of view of if Klopp, Tuchel, Pepper, whoever coach some of these players. For example, they coach Fernandes. They make Fernandes probably one of the best midfielders up there in the world, and there's no argument of is De Bruyne better than him or anything. There'll be a case to put him in that elite bracket. Varane, likewise, De Gea would be in the form of his life, realistically. But I always speak about this where we go on these mini runs and then all's forgotten. And like we say, with going into this season, there was so much optimism of Ronaldo's come home and Man United will challenge for the Premier League and everything. And we're not even hearing anything right now. All we're hearing is top 4's under threat because there's West Ham, there's Arsenal, there's Tottenham now. They've got Conte, and there's so many more factors into this now. Where every Man United fan was in the ideology of we're going to be in a title race, and now we've gone backwards and gone into the top 4 race again.
The worst part about this whole thing is that you guys got knocked out so quickly from the cup matches, cup games. You got knocked out so quickly from the FA Cup, from the League Cup. It all happened so fast. I think, was it the first round of the FA Cup you got knocked out?
No, second. No, the FA Cup is in January. This is
the Carabao Cup. You mean?
Carabao, okay, so FA Cup is still there. Okay, so it's not over. It's not all over yet. But I mean, the Carabao Cup, you got knocked out in the first match. That was crazy. So I was thinking that for Ole to have the progression that people would be like, they would say Ole should still be in the job, and they would be justified when they say that would be you challenge for the title because of the team you have, not just getting top 4, but you actually push for the title and you also win a trophy. I think he had to do both to realistically say, yeah, you know what, I deserve to be here one more season. I deserve to be here after this season. But obviously, knocked out of the League Cup, FA Cup, realistically, you won't win that because other teams are there. Liverpool might do something. I know you beat them the last time. It was a very impressive, very entertaining match against Liverpool. Or was it 2 matches the last time? When yeah.
No, we beat them 3-2 in the cup. Yeah,
it was 3-2. Right. Yeah, okay, yeah. That was a very interesting.
We've never beat him in the league under Ole though.
Oh, you haven't?
No, we've never beaten him in the league. I think the best he got was a 0-0 draw, and that was like 2 years ago.
But yeah, look, if you can somehow win the FA Cup and get top 4 as well, that would be huge. But I just don't see it happening. Man City are in the cup, Liverpool are there. I don't, yeah. But top 4. So I'm assuming you don't want United to get top 4. So because you want Ole to leave, and hopefully because you can say whatever you want about the Glazers, but the reality is that Ole isn't. He's not getting the best out of the team right now, and that's the main issue, right?
So yeah.
You need somebody who can get more out of these players without having to think about the main issue, which is the Glazers. Yeah, so
it's a tough situation United are at the moment. Let me come to the guys of Diggers here. EJ, how you doing?
I'm alright. What about you?
I'm okay. Give me your take on the match. Firstly, on Ronaldo, what is the way forward? Because this team for me doesn't look good at all. This team is crap, garbage for me. Looking at them right now, they don't have pattern at all. Wallahi, no pattern. All I can see is cross and inshallah to Ronaldo. That's it. No pattern, no nothing. What the heck is going on with this team, man? There will be a day Ronaldo will not be able to save for the organization anymore. There's gonna be a day you won't be able to save him anymore.
Or he
What's
gets
gonna
an
be the way
injury.
forward?
He gets an injury or something. Yeah.
Okay, what if he get injured? Or he get marked out of the team entirely? He has nothing to do, no crossing, no shot on to do. Then it's gonna be isolated. Then what do you do as a manager? Do you switch it up or do you bring him out of the game?
First of all, what's Maguire doing?
Wait, is Maguire is he the club captain or is just?
Maguire today was just laughing like this guy is an entertainer, you know.
He's a
I don't
stooge.
know
He's a
what he was-
stooge. That's what he is. He's a stooge of a captain.
I don't know what he was doing today. I can say the two goal was his fault, but like the first goal, maybe you can say Luke Shaw is had some faults, but you know I won't blame him too much. But like that second goal, he missed the tackle, and you know Zapata, you
If
know,
they have tackled Zapata, that would have been a red card for me. A red card
yeah,
at the
like,
top.
It'd have been a penalty
Penalty
regardless.
and red
yeah,
card.
it's inside the box too. So like
Yeah.
regardless, you know, Maguire is really slow. So that
And
was
the funny part. You know the funny part. EJ, they are playing Man City on Saturdays. But Guardiola will not be stupid enough to tell this player go easy on United. I can see them destroying that United team, destroying. Not even there will not be forgiveness on Saudi. Nowhere to hide.
I mean,
No forgiveness.
you know, only as Pep numbers. So you never
I know he
know.
has Pep number, but Pep will not lose back-to-back loss. He lost to Crystal Palace. He will not lose to Old Trafford again. Pep will not do that. That's what
Well,
they told
if City lose, then and Chelsea win, then the title race might easily just be broken away from City. Then
Exactly.
Yeah, but to that, I mean, before I talk about the negative only and stuff, I'm just talk about like the positive part. You know, I thought everybody today was actually
He
good for
was a man of
them.
the match for me. He was
yeah, man of the match. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
thought
my
it
issue
was.
is he just need to stay fit. Once he can stay fit, I think for me he's a better defender for me though than Lindelof and Dan Maguire. He's a better defender for me. Ole needs
Yeah,
to try Varane and Eric Bailly together to see if it's gonna work.
Thank you.
He needs to try
yeah,
if both of them work, drop Maguire and drop Lindelof. I don't care about him being the club captain. Put him on the bench.
I mean, the club captain can be given to someone else, like you know.
Exactly. What's going on?
So like, it's gonna be tough, you know. It's
What is
English.
gonna be a top manager does that? Does that?
Yeah.
Do you know when? Do you know when Harry Maguire was signed?
Time.
Was it the club captain wasn't Maguire when he signed for the club? It was only that gave him the club captain. Why? It doesn't even have the attribute of being the captain. How do you give him the captain?
Well, it wasn't even there. What? Probably 8 months. 3 months. Well, it would have been at Christmas, so like what? 5 months. I'm going to give him the
Exactly.
captaincy.
Yeah, but to like
Scandalous.
say something, but like losing Varane was also like a, you know, it's also a big miss for them going forward, especially when you're about to face a Man City team. Like they look good against Spurs, and like when you asked us the last time, where was it?
Spurs was
You were
bad. I now we said the Spurs was
yeah,
very
you're
bad.
like, was Spurs bad or Manchester United were good? And I'm like, I can't tell them yet because Spurs have been playing crap, you know. Having 9 goals in the league, that's I can say they're like, oh, this big team, so like we should be acknowledging them as Manchester United is back. So and we saw that today, like it wasn't good enough. And I thought if you wanted to play the back three, you have to play with the guys, you know, like they can work in this back three formation or five at the back formation. I thought
The thing at the back doesn't work because the players are
yeah,
used to it.
I
They are
thought
not used to
maybe
it.
The three at the back doesn't work because we don't have a system or any tactics for that. We just play the formation and hope for the best.
Yeah, I thought Luke Shaw. I mean, I don't think Luke Shaw is the left wing back. I think he's just like a
What's
left.
Teles doing? Teles it's a left wing, but what don't you
Yeah,
put Teles
that's
there?
what I'm about
Why?
to say. And I don't think Aaron Wan-Bissaka going forward. It can't be.
If Ole is smart, he should have told Shaw play as a left back, as a central back, like my Harry Maguire, I say Maguire, Shaw, Varane, and what's called Eric Bailly. They can play together because Varane is a left. Shaw is a left footer. They can easily take people from the back and pass. Then you can play Teles. You can switch them together and play Teles as a left wing back. And so he has that crossing ability and he can shoot.
Obviously,
and it's very good.
You're absolutely right. And even you can try Dal. I think Dalot as a right wing back is better
It's not bad. Yes.
than you know, this guy. What's it called? Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, is a pretty good defender. I think like he's one of the like when you're talking defensive right back. I think he's like
He's good at 1-on-1s, I guess.
yeah, he's top of the list. But when you using as a right wing back, I think this guy is just like a brick. You know, like, going forward, when you see the ball on his feet, you just pray to God it doesn't mispass the ball. And it happens again, young boys, where he was trying to do that. He was trying to go forward, he got the red card, and we know the end of the story. So I thought that was just a break tactics by Ole. And their midfield today was actually poor, except for that moment of brilliance by Bruno. I thought the second half they were able to take him out of the match. He didn't really have the impact he had in the first match. So I thought that was a really good tactics by Gasparini. I hope I'm saying his name right. So
Yeah, you
but
are saying his name right.
yeah, but like they took Bruno out of the game second half. Even Popoga had to be subbed off because he wasn't having so much of an impact on the team.
Oh, he
So I
was he
thought,
was poor. He was poor.
yeah, yeah, it wasn't really even the first half, the second half, it didn't do much. So that's like poor from like a Manchester United squad, especially when you see the big names. That's like they should be winning more than 2 goals. You shouldn't be need a 36 years old guy to be saving you every
EJ,
damn time.
if United lose to Villarreal, it's game over. They're going to Europa League. Whether they like it or not, they're going to Europa League.
Yeah,
If
and
they
and
lose to
then and then
Villarreal,
it might wake him up to actually sack him.
because if they lose to
Yeah,
Villarreal,
they can.
Villarreal will go 10th. Atlanta will beat Young Boys. Atlanta will go 10th. Those are 10. See, Atlanta and Villarreal can decide to draw their match in the last day of the match. They can decide to draw. Those are 11 points. And if United win Young Boys, that's 10 points. United are automatically out. So what are you saying? Let's see.
I mean,
Villarreal and United
it,
and Atlanta in the last one, they could say they'll draw. That's 11 points already. And that's game over.
yeah, but
That's
I
game
don't
over.
think that you never know what will happen in the game. Hey, they still like they can only look what's going forward, what they can do going forward. Like so, hey, no, but when you have Ronaldo on your team, yes, you can always win because this guy has been looking good. And I thought when he wanted to play this, continue with his back three and stuff, he should. Why did he not start Cavani? I don't think Rashford is that pressing guy that can do it for you day in, week in, week out. I think Cavani and Ronaldo are just like the best partnership, but he decided to go with Rashford today. Rashford also didn't have like a huge impact. So I thought that was just like if you're gonna use the formation, you should just stick to it, not changing it regularly, especially when it's back three and stuff. But maybe because it's old, he thought Cavani can keep up with the pace of the game. But like, if I was the one, I would use the same tactics and the same personnel and keep the same players. So I thought that's where he got the game wrong. And when you have a guy like Sancho, you guy like Wood on the bench, and you're playing with back three against Atalanta. This is not a Man City team. This is not like a PSG team. This isn't Bayern Munich. This isn't Chelsea. So like you go with that. Like I'm not saying it's a negative formation, but like playing three at the back just show how bad defensively Manchester has been like in recent years, and it's just like it's not impressive, but like they're getting results when they could. But I don't think they
Juju.
can. I don't think they can. Yeah, that's why I say you're getting results as much as you could. So you're top of the league right now. I mean, top of the table. So
They're not
hey,
top of the
Oh,
table. No,
I wish
Villarreal.
you, Jay.
Villarreal.
I wish we were top of the
No,
league.
Villarreal is top of the table because they
No,
have
no,
better goal difference.
it's United. It's United. United
It
are
No,
top.
does,
no,
but
no.
it
United
says
United.
on goal difference though.
They
because
are beating, no, they are top
head
United
to
with the
head,
goal
it's head
difference.
to head. It's head
No,
to
no, no,
head.
no. Villarreal has 4 goals difference. United has 1.
Yeah, but United beat Villarreal 2-1. Yeah.
United are top. United are top.
So
Ah,
it's head to head. It's not goal difference. Head to head.
head to
You
head,
can
it's no goal difference.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but like they can just look forward to what they can do. But like their midfield today in the second of Manchester United midfield, which
In the
was
second, they did not look at the team that look money. Oh, God.
yeah, their midfield was just completely like shut off the game, and
If not for
Atalanta.
Eric Bailly, United would have lost that match since first half.
Yeah,
Not for
yeah,
Eric Bailly.
and that David De Gea, and I've been praising him recently, but like that first goal, I thought he could have done better, but I think this is the first mistake he has made this season, so I'll give him like a pass. The second goal was, like I said before, Maguire's fault, but when you have all these stars in your team, I expect more. Like I know Atalanta, like they're getting to like one of the what's it called? One of the top team in Italy, but they're still missing some pieces, so I won't call them the great. they're not a great side, but if you're struggling against like this Atalanta squad, that's saying a lot. And I
Tom,
think
do you know what? Do you just listen to what
something
Olegan
has
just
to
said in
change.
his poster? Do you know what
Yeah,
you said?
yeah. I'm listening to the translations now.
Lord in heaven, I can't. Did he just say that? Did he just say what I'm hearing? Did he just say that? Did he just say that? Did he? No
You,
one can
you,
question the mentality of the players. Ronaldo is like Michael Jordan. Are you seriously kidding me? What? What?
I'm fucking. I'm honest. I'm done. I'm sick. I don't like his press conferences.
What?
How can you come out smiling when you've just nearly lost the game at the end? It's scandalous. Absolutely scandalous. He loses 5-0 against Liverpool. He's smiling.
I mean,
He's got a grin in his face.
if he doesn't smile, I think he might cry. So, um,
Well, cry then. Show some emotion.
ooh,
Smiling at a draw against Atalanta
yeah,
away,
sure.
where the group's so tight, and lose against Villarreal. Is he going to smile then? What is there to smile about? Then you're pretty much out of the group.
Because Villarreal are a better defensive team than Atlanta. They have a very experienced
Precisely,
defender.
and they should have won that first game against us
Yes.
anyway.
Mm-hmm. It's because of lapses.
Realistically, Abdullahi, we've played all of these games of the Champions League. I don't know one of them that we've actually deserved to actually come away with 3 points.
No, none of them. None.
None of them, because young boys, we absolutely capitulated.
One boys beat you.
The what was the game after that? Villarreal, they should have won that game. Villarreal, Atalanta should have won it against us. If they had better defenders, Atalanta would have shut that game out 2-0
Home and away.
at Old Trafford, and they should have won tonight. Atalanta. That's all 4 games where I don't honestly believe, and I'm probably one of the positive Man United fans out there. I don't honestly believe we deserve to win any of those games, because all it was just last minute winners or last minute hope, and we've got away with it. Because if we don't have Ronaldo in any of those games, we'd probably draw or lose most of them. The group would probably be done dusted by now.
It's funny that everything is finally becoming. It's almost as if things are just becoming what they should have
Clear.
been a long time ago. Because a lot of people said this stuff early, and we're like, why are United still getting results? Why are they still winning games? You know, I was just like, what's going on? But it seems like finally, you know, the juju is wearing off or something. You know, it's finally looking like what we should have seen a while ago.
I think it's high time for the United board to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, let's make this tight now before this get bad. Because
But this is the thing, Abdullahi. This is the thing. I know you've just made a point there about the board, or have discussions about this and everything. But I think the only reason why they didn't sack him after the Liverpool game was there was no clear candidate or replacement. Conte would have been a 50-50 because he falls out with the boards. He did that at his last 2 clubs, at Inter and at Chelsea. But he's fallen out with the board.
He even did it in Juventus too.
Yeah, and Juventus, and he sets fires and he leaves them to burn, and he burns the whole place down before he leaves. He rinsed you guys at Chelsea of £12 million in a lawsuit.
Diego Costa. He lost internationally lost match just because he didn't get paid. That idiot.
Zidane didn't want the job, so the 2 big managers that are out there out of work either of them don't want the job. So you're gonna have to pay to get somebody out, and our owners are that stubborn with money. We won't go and pay to get Poch out of PSG or to go and try and get Ten Hag out of Ajax. We've got the money to do it if we wanted to, but just no reluctance to do so. And I said to you, Abdullahi, and you can probably back me up on what I say. I said Liverpool were going to steamroll us 3-4, maybe even 5-0, and it ended up happening. Manchester City are just going to keep the ball, man mark Fernandes out of the game, isolate Ronaldo, and that's how you contain Manchester United. Then all you've got to do is just play your own game and make sure that you score a couple of goals, and you'll shut the game out, because there's no way Manchester United can score without Ronaldo and Fernandes in the team. Those 2 got injured tonight and can't play against City. You might as well call it there. I'll be happy for a draw. Or you'd be happy with a low-scoring defeat. I don't know, 1-0 or something. Because we're not going to score in that game if we don't have these players in the field.
With that, give me your take on United before we go to the other topic.
So Atlanta should have won, to be honest. They were playing really good,
Yeah.
but the thing's that though, Atlanta didn't take the chances, bro. Like, I Atlanta was like they were playing so well against Man United, like, and then like Ronaldo just clutched up, like the dude. I don't know how in the hell he's still doing this crap. He keeps doing this. I just don't get it. How he's still doing this? Keeps bailing out the team still to this day. So I mean, props to him, man. He's doing good with Man United, bro. Like he's doing his best. He's actually doing what he's
With
supposed
that,
to do.
how long can Ronaldo keep doing this for? Like, it will come a day when he won't be able to do this
Till he
anymore.
gets injured. Till he gets injured.
Then I mean, sure, then that's gonna be a problem for Man United if he gets injured. But Man United, they just need a new manager. I mean, that's the answer there. Even though currently right now it's not currently available right now. I mean, especially like you can't buy. I highly doubt like you can buy off of managers' contracts with clubs during this time. Like a Ten Hag, he doesn't want to like go right now because he's happy with the project with Ajax right now. That would be ideally a good manager for Man United because nowadays football is like more attacking football will win you games.
Yeah.
Like for example, for Jurgen Klopp, he's attacking manager football, right? He's attacking and he wins. Nowadays it's mostly about attacking managers. So
Yeah.
Man United is gonna need an attacking manager like that, like a Jurgen Klopp, a Ten Hag. At least Ten Hag would be good. So I mean, look, man, Man United needs to fix themselves before they fall off, man.
Oh, fair enough. Now let's go to the big one now. Let's go to the big one. Victor, I want to come to you today on this match. Barcelona versus Kiev, Bayern versus Benfica. Will you guys qualify from the group stage or no? Because Benfica can beat Kiev. Benfica can beat them. I don't think he can beat Bayern. I don't know if he can beat Bayern.
Benfica already played them twice, so
No, Benfica hasn't played Dynamo Kiev. They haven't played them twice. They played Bayern twice already.
oh no, man.
So
I don't think Barcelona will be able to beat Bayern. With the way Bayern are playing at the moment.
wait, what you want me to answer first? The
So
Barcelona.
do you think
Do your own game. Do your
you
own
can
game.
make it
Do
out of the group
Barca.
stage or no?
Do Barca's game.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like we played all right, but like not really all right. If you know what I'm trying to say, right? Like Daniel Kiev was actually doing good, against us. But I feel like Boosie was like making us like it was like Daniel Kiev was literally getting us on a counter attack. Like it looked like we was getting malnourished by them in the counter, man. Like we was getting done and dusted by the counter, bro. So I mean, Kiev played good in this game, man. Like they should have won, to be honest, though. But thank goodness Ansu Fati saved us, man. Thank goodness he saved us. Because if we didn't win this, then we would have.
Because you guys are 6 points, Benfica are 4 points. If Benfica beats Kiev, Benfica will go 7 points. Bayern will dismantle you. They will dismantle you.
I mean, here's the thing, though.
Not even beat. It's not even beat. It's not about beat. It's dismantling. It's gonna be a disgrace in Europe.
What if they have Xavi in charge?
Don't turn up.
Don't
turn up.
What if they have Xavi?
Here's the thing, though. Xavi will be charged in that game. He'll be in charge. I think this break coming. I think the international break. He's gonna be in charge for that time. So he's gonna have enough time to at least get his tactics.
Enough time that against Bayern that are flying. He wanna stop Lewandowski. Wanna stop Gnabry. Wanna stop Sané.
I mean, look, though. I'm not gonna say anything yet, though. I think Bayern Munich will beat us, but I want to see first how Xavi does first because I'm not gonna say anything just yet, though. But from me thinking actually right now, not Xavi be in here yet, I'll say Bayern Munich would malnourish us, or take our treasure or something like that. Like, I don't know, bro. Like these guys gonna mess us up. So, but I mean, are we gonna make it out of the group? I think Xavi will be in charge in the Benfica game. So I mean, I can't really predict right now. I want to see how Xavi plays first, because we can all do these predictions right now, but we got to see first how they play after the international break. Then we can predict, like, okay, he's gonna do this and that, you know. So yeah, that's my thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Eric, I'll come to you now. Juventus won today, 4 goals to 1. Chelsea won 4 goals to 1. Can we top the table or not?
No, you can't. Juventus have qualified, haven't they?
Yeah, can we top the table or not? Because we have to beat Juventus, and Juventus must not score against us for us to have a chance of winning.
Is that Juventus game at home though, Inter?
Yes, at home, at the bridge.
It's at the brothel.
Because if we beat them 2-0, we'll go above them.
They're quite good defensively though, aren't they? Really, Juventus. They're not too bad.
Yep.
I mean, Syria they've been poor, but defensively, Allegri knows what he's doing. I think in the Champions League.
Yeah. Exactly. It's gonna be a tough match at the bridge because we are very good at defending too. So it's gonna be a good match at the bridge. And this time I also want to go for revenge because of what happened in Turin.
Oh yeah, well you just weren't switched on for that goal, were you? There?
Exactly. And now Chelsea will be very switched on now because now Chelsea will be very switched on to go, and it's at the bridge. So the Chelsea fans will not forget that we lost to this people in the bridge. We have to go there and win.
I think you will win though. It just depends by how many.
Because if we win by 2 goals, we'll top them. We'll go above them.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, both of you are going to get out of the group. It just depends who's going to top it, really.
I want to face PSG. I would love to face PSG. I'm serious. I want to play PSG. That PSG
Why though? Why?
That team doesn't look good at all. No cohesion in that team. So give me PSG. Let me quickly knock them out. Let me quickly beat them.
Yeah, knock them out just so we can appoint the manager. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. So knock them out so you can easily appoint Pochettino. ASAP. That team doesn't look. That's no cohesion at all in that team at all. Nothing.
I mean, I think the team that you probably want to avoid right now is probably
Bayern. I don't want to play Bayern now. Bayern? Heck no.
I mean, Bayern, or maybe to a certain extent, you'd want to avoid, I don't know, an Ajax or something like that, because Ajax are playing quite decently. I think you would beat Ajax, but they're playing quite well at the moment.
But I don't want to face Bayern.
Oh no, but Bayern's the death trap. Man United will probably get Bayern, knowing us, if we even get out of the group. Well, we don't know yet, but Bayern are probably the team to beat right now in the whole group because they're just dismantling anybody in the path.
It's dismantling at minority. They beat him. They don't even care about anything since they lost that DFA Pokal to Mönchengladbach. They've been beating them 5-5. Please, Lord in heaven.
Yeah, but Nagelsmann's a proper coach, proper tactician.
5-0. They don't forgive anything. They just beat you. They don't care about you. They just give you that beating. Lord in heaven, help us. This is bad. They've
got quality players though, Abdullah.
Yep,
this is the thing.
I know. Sané,
I don't even think it. I don't think it means whoever's in the hot seat, whether it's Nagelsmann, Flick, the players have just got that much quality. It doesn't matter who they're coached by. If they just go off their own instinct, they'll still win games convincingly. And the one thing that they've got the philosophy and they've got the system, which is prime and perfect for them. Like, look at some of the players. I think anybody, regardless of what club you support, you would take some of those Bayern Munich players straight away. Like Kimmich, for example. Kimmich would be my dream at right back at Manchester United. It would be an absolute dream. It's never going to happen, but everybody can have a dream. For example, Kimmich would be at right back for me. You'd probably, I don't know, you might slice to get a Goretzka or a Muller. It depends what your preference is of football. One of those two. Gnabry, likewise. I'm sure Arsenal would take him back in a heartbeat. Same thing with Lewandowski, for example. I know when you were looking for a striker at Chelsea, there was you were linked with everybody, weren't you? Realistically,
Yep.
there was Lewandowski, there was Lukaku, there was Haaland, there was Kane. What was the other guy's name? Vlahovic from Fiorentina. You were linked with Chiesa. You were linked with absolutely everybody. But you would take most of those players in a heartbeat. Yeah, and this is the thing, SSB. They have created a system that any coach can drill into the team, and the only thing that the coach comes in and does is just gives them the license, and then in tough situations where they get into these predicaments where maybe not dominating a game, they just make a simple tactical tweak.
I still think
changes the game.
I think Bayern still look a little bit suspect in the defense when you have Upamecano and they go in the defense, but they don't care much because they'll outscore you.
They outscore teams. It's like you score 2, we'll score 4, for example.
And the thing,
that's just how Bayern look at it.
The thing is, how Bayern, you know what made them even more powerful is because how the COVID-19 impacted a lot of clubs, right? Financially, right?
Yes.
Bayern before was already a well-run oil club already. So just imagine though, everybody's suffering financially. They're not. They're fine. So they're just free walking right now. Like they're good. Like they're fine, man. So
they already had a built team though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They didn't need to add anything really at the time. I mean, obviously they've added a new manager because Flick's jumped ship to go to the German job, but Nagelsmann's not. I mean, it depends what your preference is. I would say he's probably an upgrade from Flick. Especially tactically, I would say so. In terms of, it's probably an upgrade from that tactically, but in terms of accomplishments and system, he's never worked with not necessarily big players because he's worked with, I would say, mid-level players in terms of quality. For example, Sabitzer, and he worked with Meccano, Sabitzer, obviously at Leipzig. He worked with decent players at Leipzig, but he's not worked with players who are in that, the world's best 11, for example. Players who can break into that category, or Ballon d'Or candidates. Like you've got such as Lewandowski there, and goalkeeper of the year, say Neuer or something. World Cup, you've got World Cup winners there as well. But go on, Richter. Go on.
And the thing with Hansi Flick is his system was so effective. Because, you ever heard, because I know that every time Bayern Munich use Muller the right way, they always win. Every time.
Yes, correct, yes.
They always, you can use Muller in a Bayern team, Bayern will win something. I noticed that since the 2012, 2013 win that Champions League, that treble, I think that was the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used Muller right. And Hansi Flick used Muller right as well. So they had the players for that type of system that Hansi Flick could use. And Hansi Flick, bro, that system made them players like 10 times.
He's gonna do good at in the German job, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're to me, I think they're one of the biggest contenders on World Cup coming for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. Emi, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Abdullahi and team, man. Everybody, I'm greeting you.
How you doing, brother? Firstly, give me your take on them Manchester divided. Before I come to the rest. See, because before you come, we'll be discussing. This team doesn't have a plan. Doesn't even have a system.
Ole will think everything is good until I see them on Saturday. Because Manchester City is going to smoke them, man. Like, there'll be no... Yeah, it's a derby, but Ronaldo will not save them because the game will be too fast for him. Today they played against an Atlanta team that actually played to their pace. Because they didn't have, so you have Bruno, you have Pogba, and you have Ronaldo, all not having pace, right? So the game just suited them today. But against Manchester City, I've watched Manchester City play live. The way those guys move the ball and move with the ball, it's going to be a problem for Manchester United. And they'll just count. I know Man U going to play this 3 at the back, or they don't know how to play at the back.
3 at the back, yeah.
They don't know how to play. But so far, it's actually worked in 2 games now. They have Ronaldo to thank for today because there was no tactical nothing today. It was just Ronaldo's show, period. But you have to give credit to Ole and his team, for making, after this guy got injured, Rafa Varane got injured. Instead of bringing in another defender, they brought in Greenwood, right? And that's their causing Atlanta problems, and they got that equalizer. Um, so I don't know. It's I'm putting knock on wood because I don't think I'm not still convinced about this
I
Ole
mean,
squad.
this team look toothless and garbage.
Hmm.
Toothless and see.
Hmm.
That's a when Lampard play, we say Lampard play course and inshallah. This team doesn't have a direction. You can't be driving a car without knowing where you are going to. This team doesn't even know where they are going to.
Yeah,
It's
Hmm.
I
like
don't know.
buying a Lamborghini and say, okay, oh, I have my car now, and then I have a map where I'm going to. This team just have a car. They don't even know where they are
So
going with the
yeah,
car.
my own question to the Manchester United fans is: do they think with Ole and this team they can win even a trophy, even if it's a Carling Cup or FA
When they
Cup?
saw Ronaldo, all what they say is we're gonna challenge for the title, Premier League title.
They
That's what
cannot
they
they
say.
cannot challenge for the Premier League title.
That's what they said.
No, they can't do that.
That's
They
what
can't
they
do that.
said.
No, but they
Yeah,
know
When
they
you buy
can't. They know
Sancho,
they,
Varane, Ronaldo, what they say
no,
is
but
no,
we can win the
no, but
Premier
they
League
know.
title.
No, but they
see,
know. But they know they can't. They know they
let me
can't.
tell you who I'm sorry for. It's Jadon Sancho. Like he'll be swearing to the heavens why he signed for this club because they're not using him. He's not being coached well, and that's one thing I always tell young players, people like Sancho. Hey, if you have a good manager that believes in you and is ready to develop you till you're 25, when you actually had a good grasp on the game, stay there, even if you're earning whatever you're earning, right? Because if you go to a club where a big club, a so-called big club, and they have a crappy manager who doesn't know how to develop players, guess what? You're not gonna move to that next level to be world class, right? People always remember you as a potential, like, oh, he had potential at some point, but we never saw that potential after a while. The reason why you didn't see that potential in that guy was because he moved to a big club so early or too soon, and he he was not able to express himself even more on the field with all the skills or assets that he had. So those are things that I'm seeing in any youngster coming to Manchester United. And Sancho, I'm sorry for him. He has 5 more years of this. I don't know where he's gonna be in 2 years. Maybe after 2 years, nobody's gonna remember him.
This was a
Wow.
suicide move for Sancho. Sorry, Abdullahi, I went away, but I'm back now. Yeah, look, Abdullahi, I don't know why Sancho went to United. I was very upset when he moved because I said that this is career suicide. Why are you
Yeah,
going to a club like this? Of all the clubs you could have gone to, why are you
yeah.
choosing Man United?
He
And
would have, yeah, he would have easily
yeah,
gone to any other big club, right? Even
yeah,
Juventus.
it is what I can't feel too sorry for him because he made this decision on his own. He decided to do this, and it is what it is. So then we'll see if he can make the most of it. But
He can't. Sorry, under this manager, nothing, because right now Ole cannot play anybody that he's not sure about. Because remember, his job is still on the line. Yeah, Ole's job is still on the line. So Ole's not just gonna say, "Oh, you know what? Let me try and develop Jadon Sancho,
He better.
Van."
He better not be the new Van der Beek. He better not be
No,
the new Van der Beek.
He's the new Van der Beek. He's the new Van der Beek.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
coming off the bench. How many matches has he
Yeah, he's
started since he
bencher.
came?
Yeah,
I
bencher,
don't think he
bencher,
started off
bencher,
with 3 matches this season. I don't think so.
bencher.
Yeah,
They've
he's not
already,
a
they've already,
bencher.
no, if he was really Ole's guy and all this stuff, he would. A manager,
No,
I feel like a manager would have still pursued with
no,
Jadon Sancho and
NK,
still started.
don't.
If he was actually that guy,
He
a
was
manager would
he
have still
was
started.
he was Ole signing. Ole wanted that boy,
Oh no,
right?
but I'm saying that the lack of faith. It's just I feel like that's a novice move. I feel like any other manager would have still, even if Jadon Sancho isn't playing well, still started him. He can't be benched and not be an unused sub 3 games in a row.
You you
Come on
can
now.
see you can see what Tuchel is doing with Ziyech, right? He knows talent Ziyech has, right?
Oh God, here we go.
Is he benching Ziyech? Of course, he knows. He continues to say, he will say it, right? That whole, Ziyech, he's out of
Ziyech.
form and all that stuff. But today, Ziyech showed up and kind of,
Oh,
paid some of that, right?
no, Emmy, come on now, come on. He was all right. He was all right. He was all right.
Yeah, he was all right,
He
but
was all
at
right.
least I we have. I don't like talking about stats and all that, but they just called out his stats on Squawker, and his stats were really impressive. I didn't know he played that good actually. Most of the players were all right today, but the thing is, an experienced coach would, an experienced coach, even if you're not his player, he knows your potential. He knows what you can do. He's gonna help you somehow to get there. I remember last season when Mane wasn't firing for Liverpool, Klopp didn't bench him. He didn't just say, "Oh, Mane is not a rubbish player." He tried to get him through, and Mane is coming back to his two. I'm sorry, his 2019-2020 form again. So it's just experience. Oli doesn't have that in his locker. I'm sorry for Jadon Sancho, Van de Beek, any other youngster, because I don't think they're going to develop to that next level. I'm sorry, they're going to probably regress.
Because people talk about this, people talk about that. I keep saying this team doesn't even have a pattern of play. They've just been lucky. And the same question I keep asking United fans: when we're gonna do stop helping the on social media
No,
points?
no. Ronaldo is using it to actually get fame. Ronaldo likes fame. He likes to be that person that is a superhero. He loves it. So this plays into his narrative too. People are now saying Ronaldo is carrying Manchester United, right? So it's just playing into his, what he likes. Nobody will give him that tag in Real Madrid, because of course there are other players that are shining too. But here in this Manchester United team, it's very clear that the ball goes through him, and he's, in quote, he's keeping Ole on the job.
And can just let me think. Manchester divided.
I mean, these guys, man. I'm just United. I just think the club from top to bottom is a shambles. I don't like the player recruitment at all over the past couple of years, but it is what it is. And I feel as if they're now sticking with Oli because, you know, what choice do they have? I mean, they're trying to see if he can weather the storm. I don't think he can. I don't. I think this is one too many. But Ronaldo saves the day again. I just think, man, this guy. I don't know what to say about this guy
No question.
because
But now the no question.
it's annoying. It's so annoying. I'm ready to start clowning United, and he comes in, gets a
You know the
top.
funny part?
United still not through though. They can still not qualify, but
No. See. If they lose against Villarreal, it is over for them. Regardless of the last point for them. Because if they lose against Villarreal and Atlanta beat Young Boys, both of them are 10 points. So if United beat Young Boys, they have to be Young Boys 6 or 7 new to qualify, which isn't going to happen. They're automatically out of the equation of qualifying for the UCL round of 16. Because if Villarreal beat them at Villarreal Stadium, it's over for United.
Villarreal's coach is looking to be the new Newcastle.
Newcastle
I know.
manager.
The new
Yeah,
Newcastle
Emery,
manager.
Emery at
So
Newcastle.
if they lose Unai Emery during the international window, guess what? It just the last two matches of this group just is thrown open, right? So United could say what's up. Remember, United beat Villarreal in Spain, right?
In Spain, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so this game is going to be in Old Trafford. That's a game of Villarreal. So
Yeah.
if they change manager, if they change manager, it could swing to Manchester United's favor, and they
But
might
it also depends on who
bring
they
out
who they get the replacement for in the Villarreal. Who they get the replacement for, because Villarreal has not been doing well in the league, but they've been doing well in the UCL. They've not been
yeah,
doing well in the league.
yeah, they're not doing well in the league. That's true. Mhm.
Because they're not doing well in the league, but they're doing well in the UCL. That's an advantage for them. So it depends on who they bring in as a replacement.
Yeah.
But for now,
I'm sorry for Newcastle. Let me just throw it in there. If Newcastle appoints Unai Emery, who I believe is not that kind of coach that can get them or wrestle them out of where they are currently in the Premier League. He's someone that consolidates after a team has been built. I don't think he's someone that actually builds a team, because what they need is someone that can actually identify talents and build a team. And
he has a good team in Villarreal. There's Foyt, Danjuma, Chukwueze.
No, but
Gerard Morano.
before he joined Villarreal, they were already an okay team, right? They at least.
But you only brought some pieces into that team and make them look good.
Yeah, but Newcastle, where the Newcastle is not where Villarreal was when.
Yeah, they are different. They're different.
Yeah, Newcastle has a bunch of very, very low, below average players that they don't. There is no. I don't know if maybe. I don't know if he's the right person, but that's another discussion for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did Tosin run away?
Fair enough. Sam, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ronaldo, Mr. Champions League is done it again. What more can we say about this man?
Your goats. Yeah, chief.
Well, I have a new goat. Did you see my tweet yesterday? I have a new goat now.
How did you celebrate the goal of the match?
I have a new goat. That is not my goat. No. I have a new goat.
Did you need slides when
His name is Kylian Adesomi Mbappe. That's his name.
Okay.
That's my new goat.
Yeah, the thing with United, man, I really don't care about that team that much, but yeah, man, they should just keep on doing whatever they're doing, up and down. That kind of sine wave football. One moment they're playing good, one moment they're playing bad. I don't know. This year's Champions League, I'm not really excited about it even, because I don't see Chelsea doing a two-peat. So the rest games are just. Yeah, so yeah, man, United, Ronaldo doing his thing and Pogba playing well. That's good to see. Atlanta, they're just a stupid team, man. Because
very, very stupid. Very, very stupid.
Zapata, that guy is not good enough.
It's money.
Nah, man, he should have scored 3. He should have made it 3. If
Sam,
it was money. Yeah?
Do you think Pogba played well?
He did something. I think that first goal, he was part of it.
Well, you know how many times Pogba gave the ball away in the first half? Almost 10 times, bro.
It was really highlights I watched. Like, I don't watch United games, man. So, like, I saw the highlight and he gave a pass. So that's just it. But if you say he didn't play well, I can't argue that, man. Like, United right now, I really don't care about them, right? Like, I don't watch the games that much, so I'm more here for the whole show props, because I was really impressed with that, the way Cho did today, man.
Going to Cho now. Let me come to Eric on this. Give me your take on them. Overall Chelsea and others. Because today we missed so many. We should have beaten Malmo for a fact that we missed so many chances. Kai Havertz missed so many chances, a lot. The first half we played like a toothless bulldog in the first half, because we defend, we attack from the middle, and we get to an attacking situation, we look lost. I do not know what's going on with those players. They look very, very lost. And that, I don't want that to happen when it comes to round of system, because when you have a big opponent, when you play, you have to be on it. You have to be on point. Because if you are not on point, you're going to get into trouble. So that's how Tuchel have to fix it. But eventually in second half, they find a way to fix it, which kind of help a lot. But they have to be very careful in terms of the way they kind of attack. Because now we don't have Lukaku, we don't have Timo Werner. They have to use that way, especially Kai Havertz. He is a main number 9. He has to show up, because he's been pissing me off recently. He has to show up. He has been pissing me off. Not as much as Mama is my guy. He has to show up, because the chances Ruben Loftus-Cheek give him, if it is Lukaku, that's a goal. If Lukaku,
I didn't understand what Havertz was doing. 2 glorious chances. 2 glorious chances
he missed. The first half, Lukaku scored those goals. The second half again, that Ruben Loftus-Cheek gave him one-on-one with Lukaku scored that too. That's it. That's game over for me.
I think we're blessed to have Loftus-Cheek online. That guy is good. That guy's money. I don't even know why we're playing him. Well, I think we're playing him from deep, but as in where he's getting the ball and he's impacting the game very well. Today, he makes space for others. He dribbles. He's getting better even with the final ball now. It's just that Havertz didn't just convert the two chances he created, right?
Just yeah. We had chances. Havertz didn't take the chances. I'm upset that I thought he would score again, and he's just not scoring. I think I need to.
I don't know why he's trying
Yeah.
to be so sneaky with his shooting, right? Guy, bang the shot. Like, put your laces through the ball.
I don't understand. I don't get
Wait,
it.
but didn't Havertz scored against Malmo the last game, the first game, did he?
I'm not
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
The
It
first
was a
leg he
very
did.
nice goal. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
scored. Yeah, that this guy put for him, right?
Oh,
Hudson Odoi, right? Yeah.
yeah. That was the
and the
last game.
Newcastle game, he gave a penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
give
gave
an
a
assist.
penalty. Yeah, he was not in that game.
My
I know
issue
you
with
don't.
him is the consistency with him. I'm having an issue with that consistency. It needs to
Yeah,
it needs to work on
it's
that.
just the it's just I think it's something about his personality, the way he normally just thinks the goalkeeper will fake. He's already faked the
But
goalkeeper.
Abdullahi, you're talking about Havertz consistency. What about Lukaku? Is Lukaku consistent?
Lukaku is injured. I don't know why are you bringing up Lukaku.
No. Lukaku was playing. I'm not talking about Lukaku being injured now. I'm saying when he was playing, was Lukaku consistent?
Yeah, and
Depends
that's a goal scoring. I wouldn't put him more of a consistent because when I say consistency, you have to look at the player behind him to make him consistent.
No, Abdullahi, all these excuses. Okay,
I'm
who's
not
the
giving
player
I'm not
behind
giving
Havertz?
Lukaku an excuse.
No,
But
no,
what I'm
no,
saying
no.
today's
I'm
two
not
glorious
saying. I'm
chances
just
Kai
saying.
Havertz saw.
Let's keep the
Those
same
chances
energy.
fall into
Okay, Sam.
Lukaku. He scored those goals.
If Lukaku had those chances that Havertz
He
had,
scored
do you
those
think
goals. He scored it.
they will miss?
Yeah, I can put my
He
money. He
might
scored.
miss it.
What?
It's not Lukaku that. Wait. Did you see the goal Lukaku missed against Southampton that Chilwell scored? Let's
I saw
stop
it.
doing like this guy scores everything he gets.
He barely look. The point is
Nobody
Lukaku barely.
scores. No,
Do you
no
remember?
striker scores everything they get. Though,
Emmy,
Sam.
When's the
do you
last time
remember
Lukaku had 3 chances in a
Emmy, you
match
know
and
why
he
I'm
missed?
saying this? You know why I'm saying this? Because what Abdullah is saying right now is if he's basically saying 100% Lukaku gets this chance, he scores. I'm saying he might score, he might not, because let's
Yeah,
be real, he's had
there's always a
chances and
chance,
he
right?
missed. The
Yeah, there's always a
Juventus chance,
probability.
the Juventus, he had a clear cut chance, he missed it. Let's not do like,
It wasn't.
Lukaku scores every chance he
Okay,
gets.
Sam. First of all, I'm not sure that chance was clear cut, but okay, if you think it was clear cut, fair
Which
enough.
chance?
The Juventus one you just mentioned.
Oh my God! That
I
you're
don't.
telling me that when he got on his
I
left
don't.
foot
I don't know if
was
it was
not
clear
clear
cut.
cut
Anyway,
from
whatever.
Barkley.
Okay,
Oh
maybe it was clear cut,
wow!
but
Come on.
I think that was the only chance he had in the whole game. So okay, cool. He's not scoring, but he's also not really getting. My major issue was I'm not going to be so harsh when you're getting one chance a game to score a goal. This is not this is real life. Most strikers don't score every chance they get. Even the best strikers, you need 2, 3 chances to score goals. So that's my main thing with Lukaku. But if Lukaku has a game where he misses 3 chances in a row, that's a very serious issue. I would have a very big issue with that. So I'm not trying to not put blame where there should be blame, and I'm also not being harsh towards Havertz. I don't necessarily agree with what Abdullahi said. I think Havertz is doing his job. He's apart from the goals, he's doing what he can for now, and we'll just see how it goes from there. And obviously the team, I'm not surprised we didn't score many goals in that game. I said 2-0. I wasn't expecting anything major. I think the team wanted to take it easy after scoring 15 goals in 4 games. No, but on a serious note,
That's without Lukaku though. 15 goals in 4 games.
it was without Lukaku. But look, yeah, it's a win. Get the results, move on. But have what's his name? Callum Hudson-Odoi. Once again, a very good performer, and it's not just recently. The first match he started, I said it. Has been his best game for us this season. I even said it was his best game for us in general, and a lot of people didn't agree with me. And I said based on this match, he should start the next game. And since that match, every game he has started, he has shown people why he should be starting. So for me, he needs to start more games. I don't see any way around it.
I was telling Sam, give this boy 5 games. I remember crying out, give this boy 5 games. I just need 5 games straight. And then at the end of the 5 games, let's come out and say, has this guy shown up or not? And it's clear. This is the 5th game in a row, right?
Well, Emmy, I totally remember when you said this, and what was my answer to you was that
You said, why should he get 5 games?
yes, because
why
in a
does he need
top
5
team,
games
no,
to
let me just like in a top team, you don't get 5 games only if the people who are in those positions get injured, like what happened right now. You don't. It's like you don't just get it. Oh, let me see 5 games and then if you can perform in those, if you're chasing the league, you don't get that. Like
but
Barkley might need 5 games too. There are a lot of players that need 5 games in this team, and maybe they start.
Barkley won't, even if he gets 5 games, he won't start, right?
Okay, that's another argument. But like at the end, a lot of players in this squad, you can argue that maybe Saul needs 5 games. Like there are a lot of players, so you only get if you get 1 game, you better turn up. And
at least
if you can't do that, then you wait for someone to get injured in that position. If they do, then you get your run.
But the Chelsea militia. What's up, man?
Tosi, what's up?
I got Tosi.
We'll talk about you and I'll be Leipzig. See, but Sam, really, just
wait. Did you guys discuss the United game?
Yeah, we obviously we've talked about this.
Wait, Abdullahi, Lucifer Ramos. You can't say that anymore. It's Lucifer Ronaldo. That's who this guy, man.
Tosi, I don't know what to say anymore.
This guy, man.
I'm short of words.
This guy.
It's a clutch player. It comes in clutch moments, so I'm not surprised. He's been doing this for a very long time. It's Ronaldo.
Wait! Before you blew Ronaldo, let him do it on Saturday against Man City. Not all these purporting is doing it again.
See, they may lose 5-1 against Man City. They may lose 5-1 against Man City, but they will score.
You know, 11 of his goals this season apparently have come when United are losing or drawing.
Correct.
Don't mind Atlanta. Atlanta is a useless bunch of secondary school boys.
Zapata played though. Hey.
Oh, that boy
Zapata, he played.
That's why I said bring Zapata.
I'm angry. Only you is angry. Me too, I'm angry.
Bro, if Zapata was 25, he would go for like 80 million or something.
How old is he now?
28.
He's like 30. He's like 30 or something. He's like 29, 30.
Yeah, unless come on a loan, man. Loan deal.
That boy is good. That guy is not bad for a second striker.
Exactly, like Ian Acho type package.
Yeah, he's not bad. Exactly. But maybe like now we have Lukaku. We can also have Zapata. Who said so? Man,
is a bad boy.
He would have to be Lukaku's backup though. In that sense. Like I look at him as he's a pure center forward.
He's a pure he's an old school traditional. He reminds me of the way he brings down the ball with his chest and turns people.
Wait, but don't you think he should have scored more today?
Of course.
He should have.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Nah, but the second goal was good. That second goal that he scored, the goal he scored, that was a good goal, man.
I personally think he got a lot of chances and he kind of bad decision making, man. Like he should at least come out with.
Nah, but he had a goal and an assist. You know,
exactly.
Like that first goal doesn't happen without him. Then like he was running that back line ragged, man.
If not for Eric Bailly, though, they would have loved him.
Exactly. If not for Eric Bailly, who kind of stuck up to.
Bailly stood up today. Maguire is garbage, man.
Class B.
That nigga is garbage.
That barbarian fridge.
He's a fridge. He's actually a fridge. He turns like a fridge, man.
If I ever hear anybody talk about Maguire and any top defender again, that guy
is man, useless. It pissed me off, man. Like last season when they were saying, "Oh, he's the second best defender after Van Dijk." United fans are so shameless, man.
Don't mind this guy.
He's not even better than Ogbonna in West Ham. He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not.
No, Ogbonna is a very good defender, man.
Yeah. He's not better than.
Look at the way you call that name.
He's not better than Vestergaard. He's not better than Soyuncu. He's not better than Christensen. He's not better than Rudiger. He's not better. I can go on, and I can even go. I can even go to Means. I don't think he's better than Means.
I don't care what that guy. Just on a side note, I don't care what his first name is. He's Nigerian as far as I'm concerned.
Of course he is.
Ogbonna is Nigerian.
His first name is it's an Igbo name as well.
He used to be on those Conte. He used to be on those Conte Juventus teams.
Antonio Ogbonna.
Yeah, Antonio Ogbonna.
Antonio, Nigerian.
No, I
not
mean
Yeah,
his
he's
middle name.
Nigerian.
Sorry, his middle name. But he goes by an Igbo name. He has a first Igbo name. But I think the
yeah, look,
Antonio
he's
is
a
his
Nigerian.
Italian name.
Nigerian.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. No, he's from I think from Abia State.
Mm.
Yeah, man. From Abia
Okay,
State. The boy can
Angelo
play ball,
Bona,
man.
his name. That's his name.
Angelo Obonna, right?
Yeah.
But what's his middle name?
It's an Igbo name. Obinzi
Yeah,
Angelo
Yeah,
Bona.
Obinze. They
Right.
would call him Obi or something. I
No,
don't
but
know.
the guy is better than Maguire. I don't know what
Hands
this
down
Yeah.
now.
this guy is. This Maguire
So
is a
is
real
Obonna a Nigerian
man.
trained defender or an Italian trained defender?
Yo, but
What does that
dude,
mean?
another
He's
What
an
does that mean?
Italian
another
professional player
defender.
who plays as a
Yo,
centre
but
back
Emmy,
for West Ham
What
United.
does that mean?
another defender.
Ekedons.
What does that mean? Blue eyes.
No,
What does
but
that
like
mean?
another
Ekedons.
defender that was looking suspect though in that game, guys. Like another defender that was looking suspect. Yo, Varane is suspect.
I'll be back. I'll be
Varane,
back.
I
I'll be back.
was saying it before.
I'm
No,
Varane
no,
is
no, no,
not.
no, no.
Varane is
Varane
Yeah,
is
suspect.
not world
Tosin,
class. Varane is not world.
Tosin. You know what you're forgetting, right? When it comes to the EPL, right? The transition period is higher for newcomers coming in from Spain.
No, don't say
Yeah, I'm
that
telling
because he's been
you.
stinking for a
What
while.
about before? What about
Pace.
before that?
Oh boy,
Before
pace.
that, he's been stinking
What
before
about before
that.
that? Come on, he's not.
boy,
Look,
pace, man. They're going at him. Oh, you
before
think the
when he
pace?
was at Madrid, what was he doing?
Bro,
He was playing well.
like
He was playing well, of course.
No,
no,
that was
No,
intentional.
you
was
you guys don't think he was playing well?
no, no.
Whoa.
he was
Varane-
good. Like he was only good in that. What was that
He
season?
was better than what he is right now, right? Correct.
2018 was
No,
it? 2018?
no.
It was-
Varane has always been suspect.
Oh, no,
He's been
Varane is
suspect for a
suspect.
bit though.
But
Yeah, he's been
If you
suspect.
look at him
Suspect,
today,
though.
if you look at him, like
He's
in his
changes.
yeah, but so far it's not
And
easy to
and
come in
the games
and-
where he doesn't play with Ramos, he always
Yes,
looks terrible.
he
He always
struggles
looks
Exactly.
terrible.
So Varane is those kind of defenders that needs a senior
Oh,
defender
that
by
guy.
his
Van Dijk.
side.
No.
right?
Yeah.
You got to give respect to the pace of the game, man.
Yeah.
No.
Like you guys can slice and dice it anyhow you want.
Remember,
At
let
the
me-
end of the day, men are coming at you from the wings, man.
yeah, I
Bro, but
understand.
come on, dude. Like,
Yo,
dude, you know
they're
how
ninjas.
old is
These are
Thiago
ninjas
Silva? How old
coming
is
at you,
Thiago
man.
Silva?
Thiago Silva is 36, going to 37.
No,
yeah,
but-
Thiago Silva's
no, but-
36, 37. Like he had like one bad debut, and then after that, he was.
Hey, no.
he was
No.
He's had a
sailing.
couple.
Hold on.
He's
Let
got a
me
couple of
tell you
sleepers.
something about Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva's
Couple of
position
sleepers.
demands less physicality, more IQ.
No, have you put this guy there before? Put Upamecano there.
No. Thiago Silva knows how to position himself. That's why he's the man.
Have you
No.
watched Upamecano recently?
It's
No,
not
I'm
even
talking
fair to
about
compare.
Thiago Silva. I'm talking about Thiago Silva.
It's not fair to
I know.
compare them
It's
because-
easy to say, just say, he doesn't deal with a lot.
No,
Of
but Emmy, you didn't
physicality.
listen to what Blue
you're
Eyes said.
not
He said
saying-
that
no.
position.
That position is high IQ.
It's IQ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
All
it
IQ, you
doesn't
got
have
to
to
read
do with
offsides.
Upamecano
You have
or
to be in the
anything.
right position.
Experience
You have to
helps
keep-
too.
Yes.
yeah.
Experience is the biggest thing.
You
It's
don't
the
need to
biggest
get
thing, yeah.
dirty. You don't need to
No,
body
you go
dirty.
to a
You
club
And
after
that's
that
actually
game.
Upamecano's game, getting dirty, pushing, all that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
Upamecano
he's...
is another defender that
Thiago Silva is a-
Upamecano's
questionable.
problem is, man, he doesn't know when to lay off or get tight. That's
Yeah.
Upamecano's
and he
problem.
gets
And that comes with experience.
Well, he's
So
young,
what
though.
you
How old
just
is
said there, that is experience. A lot
Yeah.
of young defenders don't know that.
You're 100% right. That's why with center backs, you're right. Like you
Yeah, the
expect
older
them
they
to
get.
peak
the
later,
older
Exactly.
they get,
33,
28,
34.
29, 30.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you
Hey,
look at
Ron-
if you look at
but-
Thiago Silva, he's not running. He just what he does
He
is
reads the
he
game.
stands in the right position.
Like the
That's all he
Spurs
does.
game when you guys beat Spurs 3-0, that game, like I was just in awe. I was like, dude, like
I'm telling
it's
you.
like he's playing the game with a cigar in his hand. And he's 36. Like, no, seriously, man, that's how he looked in that game. I was like, what the hell's going on? Like,
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, couldn't
And
have
that's
done
why,
any better.
and that's why Christensen also easily plays that role too. Christensen
true.
is that kind of defender
That's
too.
true.
You know, people don't blow
yeah,
Christensen's horn, but
absolutely.
that guy,
No.
He
in,
deserves
I
his
think
flowers,
in
man.
55 games, he has kept 45 clean sheets. That's scary.
Are you serious?
Yes.
The only thing I'll say with Christiansen is that in the
Wow.
back two, I don't think he can keep this level. That's just all. Like, I think Thiago Silva does it in the back two or back three. Christiansen,
Yeah,
I do
but
not trust him in the back
what
two.
about for Denmark? Doesn't he play in it too?
Yeah, they
No,
play
it's a
three.
three.
They
It's
play
a
Okay, so
three.
probably
That's
true.
the
It's a
thing.
three.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm not
okay.
saying I can't
They
trust
play
him fully in a two. I don't
You
think he
don't
has
play
it
yeah,
in
I
it.
think that's the one
Midfield,
part now. Like we need to. He just needs to get better.
No,
there.
but Sam, it doesn't even
But
matter.
look
Like,
at
we don't-
Bonucci. Bonucci always looked suspect when
In a
he
three.
played outside of a three back
Yeah.
in the day. This past Euros, he just played in a two, age 34.
And he was all right,
But,
man.
And he's one of the best. So
guess
you
who he
know, it
played
just
beside,
comes with
though?
experience.
But he
Yeah,
played beside
Chiellini, obviously.
his best part in Chiellini, right?
So well,
Those
hold on,
two-
guys. Let me
those
come
two-
to
those
Tosin
two-
on this. Tosin, before you came in, we talked. We spoke. My issue with it is this United team, no pattern, no structure. Remember when we were under Lampard, when everybody were crying out loud, cross and inshallah to Timo Werner and N'Golo Kante. This one is all about
no,
cross.
Abdullahi. At least we had At least we had something we're doing. We're crossing, right? What do United do? What's their game plan?
No pattern. Today, Labi was -1. Bruno Fernandes was -2.
I need to
Today?
discuss. I need to give some shout outs to those Atalanta players because I like
Because
to give props.
Zabata, what's his,
Yeah,
the guy who played in the
That
midfield, what's
that
his
boy,
name?
Coop Miners, man. That guy, man. He harassed Pogba from minute
Do you know the
one
funny part? Do you know the funny part?
to minute. Like
If
he did not
Villarreal
let him
beat
breathe.
United in their next match, automatically they're out of the equation. They're going to Europa League, whether they like it or not.
Wait, who?
If Villarreal beat them, if
wait.
Villarreal beat United, they are going to Europa League. Because
Are you sure about that?
yeah, because Villarreal
Ronaldo
plays
is the real
United
deal,
and Atlanta
man.
plays
No,
Young Boys.
because
Atlanta will
but
beat Young Boys.
Abdullah, I heard that
Villarreal Atalanta is a big game too.
No,
They
wait.
would have to
See,
draw. Maybe they would have to draw.
Wait, this is
or
the
something.
scenario here.
Open the table now. Show the
Okay,
table.
let me open the table.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Because
Let me ask you a
honestly,
question
no,
while
I
you're
think,
opening
I
the
still think
table.
United are gonna. I think United they're through, man. They just
Yeah,
need
of
to
course.
beat. I think they need to draw twice and they're through.
And they're good.
I don't think they will
But
do
if-
it twice.
But if they lose the
This
next,
is
it's a
the
problem.
table here.
Abdullah,
They
they
can't
have to
lose.
do
Yeah.
it. Obviously, they'll draw twice.
Wait.
Come on, Abdullah, at least I don't see them losing to Young Boys again.
And and Young Boys at the end. That's a
So
given.
this is
That's
it.
3
This is the
points.
table here. Villarreal first. So United are second. At least the next match is Villarreal and United versus Atlanta.
United. Yeah.
This two, and this one goes to each other. So this one could beat this one and go 10 in the table. Why this could beat this and go 10? United will be left with 7 points. Even if they beat Young Boys, the goal difference.
I think you don't think United can beat Villarreal?
I don't think so, because United has to beat Young Boys
In
6
Old
goals.
Trafford.
to-
In
yes,
Old Trafford.
I don't think so. I don't.
No. It's in Villarreal. It's at the
It's in
Madrid
Villarreal.
ground, Yeah.
So if Villarreal beat United, they'll go 10th. If Atlanta beat Young Boys, Atlanta will go 10. Both of them will be on 10 position.
right? Are they 5 or 7?
No, this is 5. Yeah.
So if they beat Young Boys, they'll go to 8 points, right?
Yes.
And then if Villarreal beats Man U, they go to 10. Man
10
U
points.
is third, right?
Exactly. So the next year,
guess what?
And then
Man U's
United
last-
then they have to beat Young Boys, which is
exactly.
easy.
And they'll beat Young Boys in Old Trafford, right?
Mhm.
I don't.
And then Villarreal will play.
If they lose to Young Boys in Old Trafford, then they have no
Then
business
they're
going to the
done.
second round. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have no business going to the second round.
Wow.
That's possible, though.
and they may lose. It's possible.
No,
That's
but you think they'll
possible,
lose
man.
at the crib to Young Boys?
No,
Man, that's at the crib 5-0 to Liverpool. What are you saying, man?
that's Liverpool, man.
I don't-
But
What?
Are you
we're
kidding
talking
me?
about Liverpool,
Everybody's
dude,
beating
like-
Young
They
Boys.
almost lost.
Yeah, every Young
to
Boys are
Atlanta
the only
at the
team
crib.
Young Boys beat though. The only team Young Boys beat though was United.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I'll be
I don't know.
surprised if Young Boys beats United.
Yeah,
at
Young
the
Boys
crib.
beat United in then just liquidate that club.
Yeah, then it's really bad.
Why is Blas laughing? It's possible now. This is possible.
No, it's not.
Yo,
Why you
Ronaldo
like-
looks.
I
Yo,
thi- I
man,
think-
I'm
I think
thinking,
United
how are
are
we
through,
gonna
man.
manage
I think
Ronaldo?
United are true because of today. I think
Yeah,
they just
I think the top 2 teams is already set in this table.
Yep,
It's
I
just
think
a
so.
matter
Yeah,
of who's first or second.
Yeah.
Are you guys sure? Top 2
Yeah.
teams are
Anyways,
set?
you know what? I'll wait
Like-
till the last day, man.
I'll host
Actually,
the last day, I'll hold
actually,
on to the
Atalanta
last day.
still have an outside shot. They could get in over Villarreal.
Atlanta
Yeah.
is a useless team, man. Very useless. Hi, man.
No, Atlanta- see,
they were
see,
4
look at
minutes
the goal.
away.
My day,
I
Chris.
just don't like how the ball
Look
was
at it, look at it.
bouncing. Like, just clear that ball, clear
Yo,
it. Somebody
man, very
clear it. Like,
Clear
useless
it
team,
out.
man.
Let's clear it out. I was angry because I knew
You
Ronaldo would
have
score
2
that.
chances. They say in sales, what's that thing they say in sales? You can't even. You were so bad, you couldn't even you couldn't even close an open door.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. You couldn't even close an open door, man. They were so bad. And you had two chances, man. You had two chances to close it in the first game.
Just play the ball out. Simple.
Try.
Kick it with anything you want to kick it with. Kick
However,
it with your stomach, your anything. Lord.
But you got to give Ronaldo his flowers, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going, Tosin. Keep going, my brother.
Tosin, keep going.
Man. Oh, wait. Regarding what?
Man United. Let's keep going.
Oh man, like regarding this game, man, you gotta give. So, when Varane went down, and Varane apparently may have been playing through an injury, but still, he is just so weak. Like Lukaku bullied him at international level. Zapata bullied him today. I just think he's food. He's food for a physical center forward, and there are plenty of that in the Premier League. So I just think he's food, man. I just think.
So you think someone like Ashley Barnes will feed on him? The bowling guy.
100%. You can get Akinfewa. Go get Akinfewa.
Relax.
If only Watkins catch this guy on a good day, you light the guy up, man.
Are you saying that Varane? Are you saying Varane he needs to go bulk up, or is it that he's not reading the game?
For me, I think
he's not reading the game fast enough. Why?
I think he's struggling. And his reading of the game isn't that good either. You're right there.
The pace is
he's
too
struggling.
much,
No, but his strength is his pace. Blue Eyes. His strength is his pace.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you could tell though that he's not as quick as he was.
No,
in 2013, 2014.
Thank you. It's not about how fast you are. It's how you manage your pace.
Yeah.
It's how you manage your pace.
But don't you think you're contradicting? Because at the end, he's next to a fridge, and you expect him to play well too.
So wait,
let's think about that too.
Let's think about it like
no.
Who would
A star will always shine. A star will
even
always
next
shine.
to a fridge. I think a fridge would dim your light too. It would dim that shine.
The fridge will close your light.
The fridge it will close it.
You'll find
Do you
out
know there's light inside fridge until
cold
you
just
open
catch the lights. Light will just
Temaku.
Oh man, that's
you guys are sick.
old school stuff, man. Temaku.
You guys are sick. I use Panasonic.
But regarding Varane, man, I'm just saying he looks just a little suspect.
I want to also add for Varane, right? See, that World Cup, I still credit it to Umtiti beside him though. Because I see Umtiti showed up in many games, and I think that's why Umtiti probably his knee has not recovered, because when the guy was covering everywhere in that French defense.
I second that.
I think both are really good. But I'll say this though,
if my brain is going back to what you're telling me, are you telling me right now? I don't want to say it. Varane is overrated.
Yes, he's overrated.
Yeah, he is overrated.
What?
Yeah. Varane is not so. Let's put it this way. Let me put it this way.
He's a top center back.
I don't think he's overrated, though. I think he's exactly what the market is.
No, people think he's elite. Remember, people were comparing him with Van Dijk and stuff.
He's not Van Dijk.
No, it's because he's coming out of the Real Madrid. Remember, we got that hype with Kovacic.
Right, remember in 2018, people were trying to push Varane for Ballon d'Or.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because he won the World Cup and the Champions League.
Yeah.
It's some goofy shit, man.
No.
Come on, man.
Not for me. Yeah, I think he's a top class defender.
He's not top class, please.
I wanted to say this. I forgot to say this. I forgot to say this. But you know Deschamps, right? You guys know Deschamps, right? Deschamps needs to reconsider Varane being indisputable as because there's so much depth now at center back for France. He needs to find the best combination, and it might be without Varane.
True, but Varane has equity. Varane has seen battle.
But it's not.
You don't bench that anyhow.
Has he really seen battle, Blue Eyes? In the World Cup, I told you, Umtiti carried him. Umtiti carried him in the World Cup.
No, but he played.
He played.
But Varane had good games. Don't act like you fully kid. Don't do that, man. Varane had good games. Don't act like you fully carried him.
In the World Cup, right? There was a lot of hype about Varane going into the World Cup. So I actually took time to look at that boy.
And how old was he? 23, 24, right?
No, he was 24. 24, 25.
Same age
yeah.
as Pogba, whatever Pogba's age is, same age.
Yeah,
right?
they're pretty
23.
much their age. Yeah, they're
23.
93, 2018, 25. So
Yeah,
25.
25.
Okay.
Yeah, he was 25. So he was at a good age. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's just like Christensen now. It's Christensen at this age. Okay, compare Varane when he was 25 and Christensen, right? I think Christensen is a better defender.
That's a very good debate.
no, don't do it. No.
That's a
don't do
good
this,
debate.
don't do this.
Fair
Don't do
People
this, don't do this.
underrate Christensen though.
No, the thing with Christensen,
Yeah,
ever
stop.
since that
Christensen was
mistake,
a meme. He was a meme. He used to be a meme.
yeah,
man.
I
Don't-
grew up.
don't do this.
I had to grow on Christensen. I had to. I didn't really see it from day one.
Varane has been highly touted.
Yeah.
Like Zidane, you know how they got Varane? Zidane went to Mourinho. He showed him tape. Of Varane at RC Lens. Mourinho said after I didn't even need to watch more than 1 minute of the tape. I said, let's get him in immediately. Like,
Was it,
you
was
know,
it Lens?
like
was
that's
it
how much
Lens
of a
they
high
bought-
level.
Was it Lens they bought him up from Saint Etienne? I thought it was Saint Etienne.
No, I think it was Lens. I think it was Lens. It was one of those teams. It was
I
one
thought it
of
was
those
Saint
teams.
Etienne. I remember
No, it
seeing
was
in the
no.
green and white.
Saint Etienne was a Zuma, Kurt Zuma.
Oh, was he Zuma?
That's where he came from. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zuma looks good for West Ham right now.
Because him and Obona have two. You know, Obona is a back four kind of person. Zuma always was suited for a back four, right? Zuma is not a back three. No, he's not a back three defender.
Yeah, like he just looked awkward.
No, he looked awkward in the back three. In the back three, you need a different profile to play the back three.
Let's talk about let me come to you guys on this. Your take on Chelsea.
The game?
Some of the game.
Oh,
Because
wait, I didn't finish on.
Okay, finish up United.
Okay, finish up.
Yeah, shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pogba, man, Pogba, and the whole
Please
team.
don't mention Pogba. Please don't mention Pogba.
Easy on my brethren, man.
Don't
Yeah.
mention Pogba.
Easy on me, brethren, man. Take it easy on me, brethren, please. Please.
The man was
looked-
stinking it up today, man.
Yeah, he looks suspect. It's because of the system, though. Well, no excuses, though. But
Yeah.
no excuses.
He's
But
better step up, man.
no, because see, in that double six, you see, when people always say, "Oh, Chelsea plays with a double six, it's so easy, pass the ball to them," they always find options. That is not an easy. That's a very technical positions to play in a back three, because if you lose the ball, your back three is exposed. Period. Right? Pogba lost the ball. Just that I'm sorry, Atlanta were not very clinical. They should have scored more goals. If they had.
What was the XG looking like in that game?
I don't
Does
know.
anyone
The
know?
XG should be very high for Atlanta.
XG,
I don't look at
that's
that
a new stat.
I don't
man.
look
That's
at
a
that
new
stat,
stat,
man. I don't
man.
look at that stat, man.
Don't give me that stat, man. That's a new stat, man. That's like Cologne, man. What's
Blue Eyes,
XG? What is that?
Blue Eyes is a very old school guy, man.
We're
The guy
old
that
heads. We don't use XG, man.
new stats
Yeah.
crap.
What is XG, man?
What's
No.
XG?
What is that?
I also
Expected
think
goals, like
expected
goals,
like
yeah.
goals that you have in a dream. What is that?
Goals that you should have scored, like
The ones
high
you dream
chances
about.
to score.
No, man. Imagine, and now it's giving some very dead ass players. Excuse my English. It's giving some dead ass players a lot of credibility because they're racking up on XGs now.
Nobody, no.
Yo, Abdullah, show all the results from today. Show all the results.
Okay, let me show you the result for today.
Players are racking up on XGs.
Let me see.
Hey, Blue Eyes, you know we're gonna have a discussion soon, right?
Just click matches.
You
Just
know
click
what?
matches and see.
Yes, we're gonna have a very,
Yeah.
very,
Long talk.
very,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good.
You
Good.
know,
I hope you know what's about. Yeah.
Of course.
About
Yeah,
Cho.
We can break bread, my brother. We'll break bread.
Cho was hooping against Malmo.
He was super, man. He was balling.
So these are the results for tonight. Malmo, Chelsea won. Malmo, Wolfsburg won. So Villarreal won. Dynamo Kiev, Barcelona won. Atlanta 2-2, and Sevilla
Big Dynamo Kiev, huh?
1-0. Yeah.
What about did Juventus win?
Yeah.
Barca won.
Barca.
Oh, how did Barca? Oh, I'm surprised.
4-2.
Barca
Sorry,
won.
Juventus won. Is it 4-2 or 4-1?
Yeah, just
Juventus
expand that.
finished
To
first.
see, yeah, 4-2. They beat.
Oh yeah, yo, Dybala, man of the match today.
Apparently, he played very well. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
balled.
they played very well. Yeah.
Wait. Juventus has won.
Yo, did you guys see
games.
Level's easy ass tap in the day? Dude, the shit Coleman did for that first. Yo, Kingsley Coleman is the purest winger
Winger.
in Europe.
Thank you.
When I was telling Abdullahi that we should go
Thank
for
you.
Coleman, they're saying
Hands down.
Sani.
He be
Hands
killing.
down.
He
Hands
be
down.
killing fullbacks, bro.
See,
But
Abdullahi,
all I'm saying is that Sane and Coleman, I don't think it's bad to choose Sane too. Sane has his qualities.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah,
Sane is a
Sane-
bad
Sane-
boy,
But
man.
Sane
Sane
is
is my
a
guy,
baller,
man.
man. Sane is a
No, Sane
baller.
has that. If Coleman,
The thing with
Coleman is
Coleman
Sane
is
is a
just,
bad boy, man.
Coleman is
I like
smaller.
Sane,
Coleman's
yo.
dribbling is better.
Sane on form is dangerous.
Money.
but
Money.
Sane
I think
is
even
not
more
on
dangerous
his
than
But the
form.
issue with Sane is I think Sane has
Sane's numbers last season were disgusting, but
No,
Sane
don't do
fixed
that.
up.
Don't do
though.
that. Don't do
He's
that.
fixed
Don't do
up
that.
this season.
Don't do that.
I think
No. It's because in the Premier League he was getting 10 and 10 all the time, right? Every year. But like he goes to Bayern, he scores like 3 goals. Like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
fucking.
but-
You guys always say it's Bundesliga.
Yeah,
The man
Yeah,
scored
but
3
he got
goals.
injured. How long of
Yeah,
this
he's
duration
coming off an
was it?
injury. What's wrong with you,
Blue
man?
eyes.
Don't do that.
Come
Don't
on,
do that.
man.
Come
Blue
on,
eyes.
come on. He never
Blue eyes.
really,
Shit.
he
Don't
never
do
really
shit.
hit the ground running
Wait,
when he
Blue
went
eyes.
into.
But when it's
You
true,
want
it's an
to
issue,
give-
right?
You want to give a credit to a winger that got injured and then moved to Bundesliga.
Cho
but you
needs to pattern his
will
game
not
after
give the
Coleman,
same
man.
credit to
Oh
Hudson
my
Odoi,
goodness.
Do you
who had
see
a
what Cho
career
I
did
do.
today?
ending
You saw that back
injury.
I
flick.
do.
Come on,
If he
man.
Don't
plays
worry,
well,
don't
I'll
worry.
call him out.
I know what he did today.
we'll
I
come
know.
to
Show
that,
props,
guys.
man.
Oh no, we'll talk about Cho. Don't
Relax,
worry.
Ready for
Don't
that.
worry. We'll talk about Cho.
No,
Thank you.
but,
Ready for the
if,
props.
but if you want to debate
Quiet.
Coman versus
NK
Sane,
is starving, man.
Let
Let me keep quiet, man.
I will give him the mic when
no,
it's time.
if you want
Yeah.
to debate Coman
You want me to talk
versus
about the
Sane,
Chelsea game now?
Relax. I want us to
No,
talk
I
to
think
him. I'll come
Chelsea.
to
I
it.
think we already talked Chelsea, right?
No. I think Blue Eyes
No,
and
no,
the guys
but
have been talking.
just real quick on Coleman, man. The guy is quality. I'm not saying he isn't,
Top class.
It's top class.
but
From
maybe
the PSG Academy.
consistency. I think
Huh?
consistency is something he needs
I
to
was going to
improve.
say that.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think
no.
he's as
Honestly,
consistent
all
as he should.
Can he
Bayern's
stay
all
on? I was
Bayern's
going to ask,
wingers,
can he stay on?
all Bayern's wingers struggle with consistency. All of them.
Apart from this guy, the former
Gnabry.
Arsenal guy, for one
Gnabry?
season,
No.
one season
Gnabry
he
has
was
a one
he was
season
that
wonder.
Champions
He's a
League.
one season wonder, man.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't
but
believe that
that
he
season
pulled out
wasn't
recently.
incredible.
He had a great game recently. I don't know.
Yeah,
who it was
but
against, but he had a
you
great
guys
game.
are
He's a
forgetting
one
that that
season.
high
He's the
press.
he's the least talented of all of
Tosin,
them. Actually,
Tosin,
Wow.
that Champions League run that they won it with,
Yes.
he was
No,
integral.
he
So
was.
I
But
think it's
after
all
the-
right to be a
he
one
was,
season
he
wonder
was.
if you win a Champions League. And
Hands down,
like,
of course.
No,
Your
but,
return on
but,
investment is way
Sam,
higher.
after that season, I'm not really seeing Gnabry though. After that Champions League run, I'm not seeing him.
100%. I totally agree with you. All I'm just saying is that, like, and that's to show you that Lewandowski actually, I don't know, maybe we should look at their assists more than maybe their goals, because like at the end they're doing something for this guy to be scoring goals.
But remember,
Like honestly,
it's
Loa right
Bundesliga.
now reminds me of 14-15 Cristiano, 12-13 Messi. The whole team is just constructed to just get that guy goals.
Exactly.
Like that's just what it is, man. And he's gonna score 50.
And let me know.
That sounds like Liverpool.
No, Liverpool shares the goals.
Nah,
No,
Liverpool.
Nah,
shit,
man.
yeah,
They
it's not
share
really
the
like that.
goals.
with
All
Liverpool.
all roads lead to Salah. Either way,
Yeah,
even
all
if they
roads
get
lead
to
to
Salah, all
Salah,
roads
yeah.
lead to
Salah
Salah.
also has,
Everybody touches the
assists,
rock.
though.
Everyone touches the rock, man.
Yeah, but all roads lead to, but
Lead
you
to
can
Salah,
tell the
yeah.
gravity is Salah. Is
It's
Salah.
Salah,
centric.
yeah. Salah.
But Salah still shares the goal. He shares the assists too. So Salah is leading goals and assists in the league currently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly. Imagine that. So all roads lead to Salah. Exactly.
Yeah, all roads lead to
Thank
Salah.
you.
Yeah.
You just
But
cemented my
Klopp
point.
wouldn't say his system is like Salah dependent.
Of course he will not.
Of course he wouldn't, but it is. But it is.
It is.
It isn't.
Yeah,
It isn't.
it is. What do you mean it isn't?
GPS.
So wait, time out. So
It
is.
Justin, you're telling me with a straight face, if Salah was to get injured, Liverpool will still be the
Don't
same.
mind us.
The
Don't mind
same.
us.
Right now, they're
They'll play-
we're
play
suspect with
Jota.
him right now. And they can Mane can easily pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Why
guy
not?
Justin isn't serious. Nah, you ain't serious, man.
Wait, why? What?
You guys ain't serious, man.
No,
Dude, he has 100 Premier League goals, 0
You guys,
penalties.
So you're telling
Like,
me
what are
that-
you saying?
No,
He can
you're
easily
telling
pick
me.
it up.
No, you're telling me that if Salah goes down for let's say 2 months, Liverpool are going to be the same
Not
team.
2 months.
They're not gonna-
Not the same, but okay. If Mane goes, I mean, dude, like
Ma-
they beat
Mane
Liverpool
was down
without
last
Salah.
season.
They beat Liverpool without. They beat. I'm sorry. They beat Barcelona without Salah and Firmino. with Shaqiri and Origi.
Yeah, that was
in
two.
there. Come
Yeah,
on,
that
man.
was 2 years. That was 3 years ago. I'm talking about now. So come
They'll
on.
still beat Barcelona without Salah, though.
Okay, now, okay,
I
now.
have a question. I have a question, guys. Please. I
Oh,
have
no,
a question.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
All right, I have. Can I go?
Go.
Okay, perfect. I'll talk about that Chelsea game, but really quick to the panel. Who would feel a negative impact more? Liverpool without Salah or Chelsea without Lukaku?
Liverpool without Salah.
Come on, don't do this. Blue
Stop.
Eyes. No, leave the stream for that question. Please,
No.
just leave.
No, I'm just asking a
Leave the
question.
stream for that
Let's
question.
Chelsea
no.
off the break.
No, but that's a technical
No,
question, guys.
Abdullah,
Can we talk
Abdullah,
about that?
mute
Do
him.
you just answer that question? Do you just answer that
Abdullah,
question?
mute him.
I'm not responding to that. I'm not responding.
That's a trap question, though.
No.
So
Anyway,
you
answer that
after
question,
jump,
it's gonna
I
catch
put
you.
him in the trap to answer a question.
No. I just want to ask a simple question.
That's
It's
not
not
a simple question.
That's not a simple question. It's not a simple question. I'm not responding to that. It's not
No,
a
but
simple-
Blue Eyes, I feel you, Sha. No, but
I understand.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
Give me your thought on the Chelsea match.
Yeah. It was a very, very difficult match. I was very it was a very, 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 very difficult match. And
You guys are good. I thought you were gonna do Netflix, man. I thought.
No. No, it was a very, very, very. I thought it was a very difficult match. A shout out to Innocent Bonke, man.
Yeah,
That's
Innocent
a good
Bonke,
player
yeah.
for Nigeria, man.
He
I'm
plays so
really
well, yeah.
excited to see that kid in the midfield. But Innocent Bonke for Malmo. But yes,
Okay.
yeah, Loftus Cheek. Loftus Cheek, man, he's a bad boy, but there's something missing from his game.
Oh,
and that's the different, and that's what is keeping him on the bench. I think he doesn't have the final killer instinct yet.
What?
Like the last action, like the final pass.
You know why I say that. Hold on. The reason I say this is he carries the ball nicely from deep to the attack, but sometimes a player in that position doesn't need to do that running. All he does, if you can just he knows how to maneuver himself. One step, make a deep pass, so that you save your energy.
He did it today with Kai Havertz, but Kai Havertz misplaced everything.
Yeah, he needs to do more. He needs to run less.
He gave 2 assists to Kai Havertz, and
what I'm saying is,
the stances.
Loftus Cheek now, what he needs to add to his game is the ability to run less and make strategic passes.
But Blue Eyes. See, he cannot run less when that's his strength, right? And his strength is carrying the ball. If he runs less, now you'll force him to be a point guard when he's a shooting, when he's actually a power forward, right?
Yeah, but what is happening is when I mean run less, he's running less.
Basketball terms, sorry.
No, I hear you. But when I mean run less, I mean ability to manage his pace. Right now, he's known as this horse that is just running down. Yeah, like running down into the 18-yard box. Nothing can stop him, which is amazing.
Yes.
But I find that he always hits a wall.
Yeah,
I find he always hits a wall and then he recycles the ball or he makes the nice pass.
You know why he hits the wall? I think it's also because of the understanding with his teammates, right? When Hazard was there, I'll go back to that Sarri season. When Hazard was there, Loftus Cheek gets that option with Hazard because Hazard follows him to make those runs, and Hazard knows how to kind of give him that option to make that final pass, and he knows that he will open up for him. And Hazard had almost a telepathic relationship on the field when he was playing with Hazard in the final season. The thing is, this current team, I think we have too many specialists kind of players, and it just, if you understand what I mean.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he'll do well with Pulisic. I want to wait to see how.
No. The thing is, you see, that's why it's very important to learn this thing I'm talking about. If he can play from deep, it wouldn't matter who he partners. That's what I'm trying to say, because you don't need to overdo. And right now, he's trying to force himself into the team, which makes sense.
He's not forcing himself. I think that's how he always played, though.
No, but obviously he's trying to make an impression. He's playing well. He's playing
Oh,
very
he's playing
well.
very well. The coach
Of
said
course.
he liked him today, right?
Oh no, he's playing
He
very
said
well.
it's
He's playing very well. But I feel he's still trying to make an impression. I need him to relax.
I understand what Blaise is saying. That
You need to relax. There's too much. Don't worry, eh? That something hot will later be cold. Something
Don't
hot will
rush the
later be
Amala.
cold.
It's
Don't
people
rush
like
the
Blue.
I
Amala.
understand.
It's people like Blue Eyes that at the end of the day, if the guy is not applying himself in the game, you say he's not interested. But I think
No. All I need for him to do is that final. Just make the final pass. Simple.
He did it today. He did it today.
Yeah,
Twice.
he's like
He did it twice
No,
today.
but let's be
That's
real. Let's be
flop
real.
his
Let's
line.
be real. Malmo are from the roads. Let's not do like he did it
No,
against
but either way,
Cincinnati.
this is the game where
Oh, Sam.
They're from the
Oh,
roads.
Sam, I'm
He has
watching
been
you, Sam.
consistent, though.
Sam, I'm watching you. Sam, I'm
He has
watching
been
you.
No.
Sam,
they
I'm
were
watching
okay.
you.
They were okay, man. No.
Enki, I need to keep this train balanced because I know Loftus Cheek is a fan favorite. A lot of people love this guy.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Like, no. I feel people even show him love sometimes when he doesn't need it, like, or deserve it.
He always needs
A
it.
lot
He
of
doesn't
people
need
do
love,
that.
Sam.
Sam,
Come
I
on.
remember
Don't sound like you
I remember Sam when
Come
Loftus
on.
Cheek was at Fulham. I remember Sam when Loftus Cheek was at Fulham. You were done with the guy. I get it, man. It's okay, man. The
Anyway,
guy's back.
100%.
The guy's
Anyways,
back.
No.
let me finish
If
up
he's
really
back, I'm
quick, guys.
totally happy if he is, but I think
No,
it's
like,
too early to
what
judge
was
if he's
that
back
game where
yet.
he first played? What was that game where he came on when he first played this season?
Who? Loftus
What
Cheek?
was- Yeah.
Was it City? It might have been City, you know? Oh, no. It was a game before.
Not City. It wasn't City. I think it was.
It was a big game. It was a big game.
Was it
But
Arsenal?
yeah,
or was
dude,
it
like I
Tottenham?
just remember when he came back, I was just like, "Yo, this guy, man!" Like
I think it was
when
Tottenham.
I saw him at Fulham, he looked like he had a piano on his back.
Oh,
Or
don't
something.
do that. Don't do
Oh,
that. Don't do that.
Couldn't
Don't do
move.
that. Don't do that.
He
Don't do
couldn't
that.
move.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
No,
do
he
that.
actually no. He just
Yeah,
looked.
was it
No,
that
but I
slow?
thought. Yeah, he just looked really slow. Like I just thought,
Oh,
man, like,
No, well, he's back.
I was thinking,
call it-
damn,
Blaise,
No,
finish your word. You guys
we call it
are
piano.
You guys are killing
But
me.
I think he's back now. Loftus Cheek is
So finish up your
I
stuff.
personally
let me-
want
yeah, let me-
Abdullahi.
let me-
Yeah.
Finish
Let me
up.
finish up. Yeah. No, Loftus Cheek, I thought he was fantastic today. If he can just add that final touch like he did, you guys are trying to talk about. If he can add that and sometimes do less, because that's how he can sustain himself in big games. Because right now the difference between he and somebody like Jorginho is Jorginho has that. You see, that's what I'm trying to say. Jorginho right now can engage in the 18-yard box. That's what he added to his game.
Jorginho deserve man of the match.
No.
Hands
Yo,
down.
yo, by the
Hands
way,
down.
what was that?
No.
I don't think so,
Why
though,
did he?
but-
How did he win man of the match?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I didn't watch
Let me
the
see.
game.
Why?
I don't get this.
For those of you
penalty
that understand this prefect title, labor prefect. Jorginho is the labor prefect for Chelsea.
Yeah, he's the one that tells people
Otherwise,
to
you
cut
know,
grass,
labor
eh?
prefect, they don't do anything. They just tell people what to do.
That's
They
all.
tell people to cut grass. Very wicked people.
Very weak.
When do you guys
labor
turn this
prefect.
team to school now? I'm not going back to
Abdullahi, you know
education
how
now.
labor prefects are
It's
now.
the
They
truth.
do nothing.
Georgie, the way he managed the tempo of this game today, let's not even talk about the last game, but I'm talking about this game today. I know it was ugly. That's why I say it was a very tough game. It was a very ugly game.
My
You don't.
eyes are not on Jorginho
So,
today, though.
and
My eyes are
also-
on show, so
yeah.
You see how he hasn't mentioned certain players. It's
Hold
like,
on, now I'm
oh,
coming. I thought Jorginho was fantastic. Now let's talk about Cho. Cho, my brother, man. NK Dons. First of all, I've always wanted Cho to play on the wing. And for some reason, hold on.
Apologies needed, though.
We are coming.
I know.
We're getting there.
My brother,
Apologies.
Sam, I know. I need my apology. I've always been advocating for Cho to pick up a wing game. And in the past 3 games, my goodness, Cho bought a seat and television and put it in the wing, man. He's just watching TV in the wings right now. And look at what it's bringing. Look at the yield. Look at the ROI that is coming his way.
You didn't say
My brother, that pass, when he made that pass,
that pass, man. That pass.
when he made that pass, I'm like, That's what I talk about, wing play. So that when you're coming in from the wing, you have the whole space to yourself.
Abdullahi, pull up his stats. I just said to you, pull it up.
You know the thing, it's not even. I like the pass, but the pass he gave to, I don't know, was it Loftus Cheek or someone? that then they gave it. What that reminded me of is a player that is free, like a player that is comfortable, that is
Thank
not
you.
maybe under
However,
pressure.
do you know why he got substituted? First, he's going to play. He's going to start the next game. That's
Oh
one.
yeah.
Two,
Captain
to his,
America.
his game today was maybe to the coach was probably 6.5 out of 10.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because if you look at it, he didn't really maintain. That's why I say he has to maintain that wing play. He gets dragged out of position a lot.
I think no, Blue Eyes, I think in the second half,
And it comes with it probably comes with age. I'm like,
No.
why is somebody always puppeteering?
No.
I cannot.
Blue Eyes,
You know what?
in
You
the
know what?
first half, in the first half, he
Yeah.
played on the left wing, but in the second half,
Alonso.
Tuchel switched up something in the second half. And
No,
Tuchel
no,
he said
you know,
his assistant told him to
there's
switch
a difference.
in Akim Ziyech.
Uh-huh.
Chocho play on the right,
You know,
Ziyech play on the left.
he did that a lot with us too, man. Di Maria on the right, he would always switch into the
He
left.
switched
because
them, the assistant
he
told
wants
them to
that
switch.
first time
No.
cross in. He wants you on your dominant foot because he wants that
Yeah,
first
that
time.
person, because
I
that
did
first
what
time
it's doing.
crossing
You know what?
saves the time, right?
But you know the difference, eh?
First
There's a
time
difference
is
between
crucial in football.
Yeah, but there's a difference between interchanging positions and being dragged around. And Hudson-Odoi was being dragged around. He was found wanting on so many occasions in the midfield, in places where he wasn't needed. And I'm asking why. So again, he was loose guarding on that wing play management.
No, stop.
So-
Can you see his,
Oh,
can you
my
see his
goodness.
numbers? So you always talked about his dribbles completed, right?
Yeah, that's
No,
Sam.
I only talk about no. I only talk about wing play.
No, but
So
you always say
you
he
talk
doesn't
about-
beat his man, though. You
Yes,
you
that's
always
Sam.
say he doesn't beat his
No,
man.
I haven't seen him beat his man. In a
Oh,
while.
but today,
Oh, my
see,
goodness.
he completed 4 dribbles.
But
and
you
the
know
most,
why?
The most in the entire field. Nobody dribbled more than Cho today.
Wait,
on the field.
but the thing though is that
Malmo.
he still needs to
Please,
improve a
Malmo.
little. Like, let's not get ahead
No,
of
no,
ourselves.
no.
Oh, but
No,
it's
but
like,
come on, come on.
It's the same thing
Yeah,
it's the same thing we're talking about, you know.
Yo,
youngsters
Sam,
at
we
20,
gonna talk about Tammy soon. We gonna talk about Tammy.
No.
Why you?
Tammy needs to
Oh wow,
improve
what you saying?
drastically.
No,
drastically.
listen,
Tammy
eh?
is 24, 25. Tammy, at this age, he should
It's supposed
actually
to
be
be.
more consistent.
Yeah, 100%, man. I'm
No,
not
but the
going to
bottom
lie.
line
Like,
is, listen,
players need to
Cho
improve.
is doing well, but Cho is loose guarding on. Let him not lose guard on this. Always stay on the wing. Now, if
Pulisic is back too. He needs to be
exactly,
careful.
Pulisic is back right now.
I saw Pulisic miss a chance. Yo,
He missed a wonderful
That was rusty. That's what we call when you play football those days. They say the guy is very rusty. That showed that he is not yet, fully
not ready, man.
He's not fully fit. Yeah,
he's like Saul. He's like Saul was the
that
first day.
I like the fact he got into that position, though.
Yes,
he's dangerous.
Absolutely.
One thing with Pulisic is that he's always very
Sam,
dangerous.
and when Pulisic came in, Pulisic was the striker. Kai Havertz was the number 10. Because I think
can
we talk about Kai Havertz?
How was Kai Havertz? Yo, by
Kai
the way,
Havertz missed 3 big chances, which is what pissed me off. But my goodness, that boy, man.
No, the first
that boy
pass,
is a blessing to this team, man.
I know the pass to
the boy is a blessing to this team.
Wait,
I know I criticize him a lot.
No. You know the part that we used to score the goal. It was from Kai Havertz.
Of course,
to Odoi.
Yeah. He played the reverse.
See how he dragged those two guys.
My goodness,
to him,
man. That's what I'm telling you.
Don't hype that basic
free
shit.
flowing football. You see, that's how we are.
Who gave the pass?
It was Kai Havertz.
Those two, they link up very
He
well.
dragged 2 players to himself and free Cho. And that pass was exclusive.
See, you know the funny part. That pass, I was sitting on my couch and my brother was shouting, "Odoi, just do me a favor. Please don't shoot. Just pass." And I was shouting on my couch, "Can you pass early? Please pass early."
If you analyze that pass from Havertz to Cho, you could see that it was in between two Malmo players, and the second Malmo player was
in motion.
Was tucked towards Cho. But the guy could not touch the ball. Why? That kind of pass, if you touch it, your ankle scatter.
You're
because
done.
You can't turn.
No.
It spins towards the winger, right?
Man.
It spins towards the winger, and Cho was smart to get on that ball. And
exactly.
that's the story.
It was the weight of that pass was
Anybody,
what?
if you play football, you appreciate that pass. That pass is sweet for a winger
That's
because
awesome.
it just comes to
It
him.
was sublime.
Tight, no, the boy is a bless. The guy frustrates me every day, but he's a
Right, I have
blessing
a
to this
question
team.
for you. If
Yeah.
Lukaku was in that position, do you think Lukaku makes a pass like that?
No,
No,
Oh
no, he will drive.
because I think Havertz used
Why
his right
do you want
foot
to bring
pass
a
that.
foot locker salesperson into this situation?
Sam, stop.
Have you
The
been
Where's,
to
first
foot
where's
locker?
touch,
NK Dons? Where's NK
the
Dons when
first
you need
touch,
him
though.
though? Oh my days.
Yo, wait, but guys, okay, what if Havertz balls again on the weekend after international break with Lukaku coming back? Do you still stick with Havertz or?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll bring back
If
Lukaku in the
Tuchel
second half.
plays Lukaku for no reason,
I will
Havertz
get
will
angry.
stop
I will get mad at
watching.
Tuchel if he does that
I'll
bullshit.
take a break from watching Chelsea
Whoa!
games.
So wait, y'all are not
No,
feeling
come on.
Lukaku right
I
now?
think
No. We are
I think
feeling him,
We're
but he
feeling
just
him,
came back
but
from injury.
thank
He
See,
needs
we
to
need a
see.
break from teams
It's
a
called.
little
It's
bit.
called in America.
Chelsea fans,
There's
that's why I
winter
like
time.
Chelsea fans
There's
sometimes.
summertime in
They're
America.
but guys,
When it's winter, sometimes you need something that's gonna warm
He
your
needs
body. He's
slippers
injured.
right now.
He needs to acclimatize into that
Exactly.
team right
but
now.
guys,
There's nothing to rush him.
This is
but
the
guys,
analogy.
what do you guys
When
think
it's
about this?
winter, when it's summer, you don't need to wear teams like that because
No, you don't need to wear team.
it's very
But
hot.
what do you
We
guys
need
think about
slippers right now.
what do you guys think about this
We need
front three?
sandals. We don't need teams,
Keto.
man.
You
Keto.
need twinkle toes.
No, you need to pam
He
in
needs to wear
summertime.
We don't need teams right now. That's just the main thing.
What do you guys
I
think
can
about
breathe.
this front three
Construction
of
boots.
Sorry?
Havertz, Pulisic, and Cho? Front three.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
works. That works.
Ooh,
That works, man.
that sounds good
See,
on FIFA.
all I'll say is we won a Champions League with this, like something similar to this, man. So let's not get carried away with Lukaku
Man,
coming to it.
I was just watching Kai Havertz today. His discipline, he ran. He accrued kilometers today, man.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He accrued kilometers, man. And even though he missed 3 big chances, which frustrated me as well. So his night wasn't productive, but he put in a shift.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
I was impressed. He put
and
in
I
a shift.
think that's one thing. Look at, and so I mean, this Chelsea fan WhatsApp group, they always keep saying the same thing. All of us keep saying about Lukaku. He needs to come and become that player, like how Havertz plays his front line, right?
Yes.
Because our system doesn't do well with the point striker.
No.
But my thing is it? Do you think it's Lukaku doing that, or do you think it's the coach that's telling him he has to be a reference point? Because I've heard Tuchel talk about him being a reference point multiple
No, but
times.
you know, to answer your question, Amy, the thing is, I've always said this, and I'm probably repeating myself here as well. The most successful Chelsea strikers, which are very few historically, when they go on a goal drought, when they're not getting the goals, they go looking for the goals. They go looking for their own goals, making their own goals, and that's what Havertz is doing right now. Even though the return is not there. So for somebody like Lukaku is waiting for that.
Even in the first half, Havertz even play as a left wing in the first half.
I saw Havertz playing
right
number
wing.
6, man.
Yeah, he came back to actually get the ball.
And
Yeah.
Emmy, just to even answer your question, if Tuchel is the one telling Lukaku this, then he might get sacked soon if it doesn't work out. That's just the fact. No, but that's the fact though. Because he's obviously making a mistake.
Oh, okay. Don't you think that?
Yo, man,
Sam,
honestly,
easy,
it's yo, man. Like none of you guys' signings have really like
clicked.
Banged.
No,
like
but we
that.
won the
Let's keep it
Champions
real.
League. That's
You
just
did,
the thing.
but yeah, it's masking
Havertz is gonna be
everything.
all
That's
right,
what it's
man.
doing. That Champions League win is masking
No,
a
but
lot.
Tosin, why do all this play? Why do you buy this place? It's to win the Champions League. It's to win major trophies. So it may be masking it, but at the end, like I don't want a Harry Kane type of player where we have a striker who is scoring highest goal scorer and highest assister, and you end up in the Conference League. Like at the end, it has to still be balanced.
I agree. I don't want that. I don't want that for this team. No, we don't want.
They had Son who scored 17 goals or something like that. They had Harry Kane, highest goals, highest assists, and they didn't make top 5 or like
just imagine
top 7. They finished
top
7.
Just imagine all this Ronaldo is coming to the UC and in the UC. Imagine they end up in the Europa League. So what there's
That's
instead of
not
him scoring this
Abdullah,
goal.
your goal to make it. Don't worry.
But
Your
let
goal
me
to-
hear that. Let me hear anybody trying to tell me that Messi is better than Ronaldo. Frog jump.
No, also let me also say this. You see, where do you think? I'll have a question for everybody. Do you think Conte takes this Spurs team to top four? Currently, Spurs is sitting on seventh, 15 points, or eighth, 15 points. West Ham is fourth with 20 points. Manchester United is 17 points with Arsenal. What do you
Yeah,
think? Where do you think Conte takes this sports team?
absolutely.
Can I
Remember,
go first?
they
I
are going
think
to remember they are going to sign 3 players in the
in
winter.
January. In
Yes.
January, yeah.
So, do you guys think Conte takes this team to top four or
I
top
think
five?
I think for me, depending on the fixtures they have and how far
The
they can
fixture.
get. Yeah, the fixtures.
They have 28 games left,
No,
right?
in terms of no, the opponent they want to play against in the Premier League, and also the team above Tottenham Hotspur. How consistent can they be? If they can be consistent enough, I think Conte will make them top four. The least they can finish is fifth. But if the team above them are not consistent enough, I think it will make top four. I'm looking at West Ham. I'm not sure about West Ham yet. I think they have to wait on West Ham till December because they play us in December. So they play Chelsea in December. I need to wait and see after December. I will make a judge on West Ham. But at this moment, I think the most two consistent team right now is maybe Chelsea and maybe City or Liverpool. Those two teams are a little bit
Yeah.
consistent.
That's why they're at the top, right?
Yes, but I'm looking at West Ham. I need to wait until December to give a take on West Ham United because
I
if
know
West Ham are
that.
not consistent enough, they may drop out.
Yeah. Sam, what do you think about Conte? I never got your perspective.
Yeah, Conte, man. I have to say right now, Tottenham, the way they're looking, I think they got a good guy. It would depend mainly on Harry Kane though.
I think he's
If
selling
he
Harry
can
Kane though. I was
if he
debating
can
one of
pick
my
up
friends.
his form. If Harry Kane steps up, the system
Yes.
I,
Yes.
I it's a confusing one, but I can see them win that conference league. I don't know about the league with them, but
I don't
I
know
think
about conference league,
that
but
that
Sam,
league, that thing
I
he wins it.
believe do you believe that Conte will give Harry Kane till Christmas and say, "Hey, bro, you have 8 weeks to convince me that you want to be in this club, or you can actually be let to go." Because you know one thing about Conte. Remember, there's one interview he said, if my players don't give me 120%, I'll rather kill them on the training pitch. I'll kill them pretty much. So if Kane is giving him those vibes of if Kane so I believe what is happening to Spurs currently their form is hugely a factor from Kane's, that Kane's move that didn't happen. I think he has just infested the entire dressing room. If Kane is a factor that is dividing the dressing room, Conte is going to push him out because Conte always wants absolute power. What do you
Yeah,
guys?
but
But
the
with
thing
Daniel
though is
Levy
that
self, that's the
it's
key. With Daniel Levy
replacement
self.
at the end. Who is a genuine replacement for Harry Kane if they sell
Oh,
him?
he wants to buy that Florentina boy that scored
He wants
in.
to
Vlahovic,
get.
No,
He
but
Vlahovic.
wants
let's
to
be
get.
real.
He
Vlahovic, I
wants
think that guy is
Vlahovic.
hype.
Yeah, he wants to get
We
Vlahovic.
don't.
Yeah.
We don't. Honestly, none of us watch Fiorentina, so we don't know.
Yeah,
But
Vlahovic, I think is hype with that guy. I think that guy is just pure hype.
no, but
But
like he
Conte,
has eight goals and 11 Serie A
yeah, eight
games
goals
this
in
season,
11 is not easy though. 8 goals in
and he
11
scored 26 Serie A goals last season.
Last year
Okay,
So
who would you
26.
take,
yeah.
Vlahovic or Isaac?
Vlahovic. The
Now,
reason is
Isaac,
because
Okay.
Isaac,
That's
Vlahovic is
Isaac,
Vlahovic.
Isaac has
Vlahovic can
Timberland now.
strike a ball.
and
Vlahovic can
strike the ball.
strike a ball.
I think I'll take
Isaac
Vlahovic because
Isaac ain't a
Mm,
finisher.
yeah,
exactly.
He's
Isaac
not.
Isaac
Isaac
is like a
is more of a
support
pure
striker. He's a
finisher though.
support striker.
He's more of a pure finisher. He's not a number nine. He's more of
No,
like a
Isaac,
supporting
Isaac
striker.
has Timberland though.
No, Isaac can't
Does he have
finish. He
to?
can't finish for shit, man.
Yeah,
His
he can't. He
efficiency in
can't.
front of goal is really bad.
Exactly, he has
Vlahovic
Timberland.
Vlahovic is a striker. Like he's an out. He's
So
high
Conte
speed
wants him
movement.
at Tottenham Hotspur. He's the
He
first
wants
name.
Vlau. Yeah, he wants Vlahovic and
He's
he
the
wants
first name on his
Kessier.
book.
He wants
If he
Vlahovic and
buys Vla,
Kessier.
if you tell me if we're already seeing a pattern that he'll give Kane his flowers, right? He will come in and say, "Hey, I count on you. I believe in you." He'll tell him all those things. But if Kane is not firing by
He will
Christmas,
sell him.
he'll sell him.
With Daniel Levy selling, that's my key. Daniel
Yeah,
Yeah,
Levy
Conte
selling.
don't give a shit. Conte don't
No,
give a
Conte
fuck.
doesn't give a crap. Remember what he did to Costa, right?
Yeah.
Costa scored 20 goals in that
And he
season.
was
when
and
he
he
won-
and he was and he was right. You want to know why? Because in the following 5 years, how many goals did Diego Costa score? 10. He scored 10 goals in 5 years after that. like, like, come on,
That's
man.
wicked. That's so
It's
sad.
true. It's true. Like Conte was right. Conte was
What
right.
about Fabregas too? He also excelled Fabregas in a way too.
No. Fabregas played under him. Fabregas won the league under him,
No,
right?
In
but
the
I saw
second,
interviews
second
about
season,
Fabregas.
yeah, in
was
the
Sarri.
second season though,
Second season,
Fabregas
he
played a
excelled
lot.
Fabregas too
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
because he
Oh.
complained even. Fabregas was complaining about that.
Everybody complained. Even William
Everybody.
complained. Hazard complained. Everybody complained the second season.
Everybody
Yeah,
complained
yeah.
the second season
Everybody complained the
Yeah.
second
because Conte is like a madman in the second season. He's a
Yeah.
madman.
No,
He's
he's
a
not just a
madman.
No,
madman.
my
He doesn't
thing is
get.
with Tottenham is the quality of players they have. I look at that squad. I don't think Lloris is it. I actually think the assistant.
Oh, they need to get a new goalkeeper.
Goalie. Yeah.
They have a good
No,
goalie, and
the
Golini.
second guy, that rapper guy, he's not bad, but
Yeah. See, I know
yeah,
Conte.
you
Conte is
don't know
going
if
to
he's the
analyze
one.
that team. He's going to give them like 2 months because he has an 18-month contract, right? He's going to give them 2 months to analyze that team, like from now to the
Wait,
end
he
of
has an
December.
18-month contract.
With
Yes,
option,
18
with
months. Yeah,
option.
18 months.
Man, a
Listen.
lot of teams have been copying PSG, man.
No,
We
That's
that's
that's a
Chelsea.
smart
Chelsea.
way to go.
We started at 2 years. We started at 2 year, 1.5 month, 1.5
No,
year
that's
shit.
Chelsea. That's Chelsea from day one, man.
Yeah,
No,
you can't give a long contract.
A long contract
The
because
only people that
Oh,
give
but
a
they
long
be giving
contract
3
is
years. Back in the
Arsenal,
day, it used to be
Manchester.
like 3 years
Yeah.
at least.
That's Manchester United and Arsenal, right? Those guys, I don't know. what
Long-term
they do.
project.
Yeah, they believe they trust the process. Which
Project
process?
managers.
What
Some
stupid
people are
process?
Some people are project
Certification.
managers.
Nice. Anyway,
fair enough.
guys, I have to bounce, man. Nice one, guys. When are you
man.
coming back online again, Abdullah?
Tomorrow we'll talk tomorrow. We'll do most of the UCL tomorrow. Still gonna talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Liverpool is
Right, yeah.
Liverpool Atletico. If they're born, Papa will
Atleti
lose
and
tomorrow.
Liverpool. Atleti
If
and
they're born,
Liverpool.
Papa will
That's
lose
the
tomorrow.
Atletico will beat Liverpool tomorrow. Oh man, that'll be a draw. I think it's gonna be a draw.
Atletico Liverpool tomorrow, and I
Where's
think
that game? Where's that game?
Anfield.
Anfield.
Ah,
And I think who again?
Liverpool will enter the
Man
Simeone-
City, Man City, Bruges,
Simeone
PSG.
doesn't shake the opposition manager, and he says it's he doesn't understand the concept of why should he shake somebody's hands that he's gonna go to war with. Like, do you shake people's hands before the war? So it's gonna be interesting if he shakes Jurgen Klopp. But I don't know why that's a big deal to English media though. They've already started blowing out already.
ah.
Yeah, they've already started blowing that off the trumpet. Well, I don't know why that should be a big deal.
Yeah, I remember Conte did that with Mourinho.
Mourinho,
Yeah, remember when you guys got slapped 6-0 by City and Pep wanted to shake Sarri's hand?
No, yeah, because Italians see that as an insult, though. Because normally in the Serie A, if you score 3 goals against
You're supposed to stop.
opponent, you should slow down. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
respect, right? But because he saw the countenance of Pep saying "go score more," even after 4-0. So, to him, he saw that as lack of respect.
Yeah, man.
That's fair. That's fair enough. Though.
And then
Conte is a good in managing players. His focus is on even the eating habit and how to stay informed. He's a very powerful manager, and we need to watch out. Even though Tuchel is also a good manager.
interesting.
That's not bad. That's a good take, though. That's a very
That's
good
a
take.
good take, yeah.
That's not bad. Fair enough. We're mostly gonna have a lot of talking for tomorrow's match because tomorrow's match is going to be like, which one is the big match apart from Liverpool? No big matches.
You want to show it? You want to show the?
Let me see. Which match is the big match tomorrow? Apart from Liverpool, I don't think there's a big match tomorrow. Or is there?
Who else? Somebody else.
I'm sharing that now. So tomorrow we have Milan, Porto, Real Madrid, Shakhtar.
That's a good game. Tomorrow, then, eh?
Oh, Dortmund, Ajax.
Dortmund, Ajax.
Oh yeah, but
Leipzig.
Haaland is injured.
Haaland is out. Oh, Sheriff versus Inter Milan. That's not bad. Sheriff.
Yeah.
Almighty Sheriff versus Inter.
Batshuayi is playing Champions League now.
Yes, sir. 14 battles Besiktas, Liverpool, Atletico. This one is a big match tomorrow. I think this is also a big match in terms of a little bit. Which one is a big match? I expect PSG to win tomorrow.
I need Mba.
Is it playing tomorrow?
Obviously, yeah,
Is
he's
Mba-
back. He's back. So.
You guys are
need
first.
three.
Right?
I need three. Yeah, we're first.
Yeah, first. So it's fair enough. You guys can only face people in the second, so you may face us. If you finish second, you face us.
I can't wait.
And I've been saying it. I want PSG. Pack the fans versus 2-0.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, bring
Guys,
PSG.
that's why I don't want to do any watch along now until the round of 16.
Hey.
I'm not doing watch along until the round of 16.
Nah, we'll sample PSG.
I want PSG right now. I'm hot. I'm hotter than fire.
Porous entry all over the
I'm hot. I'm hot. Give me PSG right now. I want to play
I'm
PSG.
telling you, man. I hope so.
When you start feeling like this,
I hope we can get them.
Yeah, that's my prayer. If they give me Bayern, I may collapse.
Wow, so you guys are scared of Bayern.
I don't like Bayern. I just don't like Bayern.
You guys, I ain't scared of Bayern, man.
I don't want to face Bayern. Trusting with the one Bayern, they can beat anybody 7. No.
No, they can't. See, that's never happened to us. Maybe you guys, but
the thing about PSG is if you get them that first game, you can hit PSG 2-0 and just calm them down. Just calm them down with 2 goals. They'll just like
and PSG struggle with the back. They struggle with the back three.
Yeah, so
they struggle with the back three.
And what's his name hasn't really. Your midfield is, anyways. No,
the midfield is imbalance.
But I'm telling you, if
you guys are nasty,
if Messi start feeling it, and Neymar start feeling it, and Mbappe start feeling it, hey,
yeah, that's true.
Thiago Silva after the City game when we won 2-0. Neymar, remember that video, that picture?
Picture. Yeah.
Thiago Silva commented, "Oh, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this."
I love what Thiago Silva
said. I don't want to see this in the round of 16.
love that. That's how you duck away from fame. So come in as an underdog and do you. That's street, man.
Right. If Chelsea win the UCL this year, it won't go well. It won't go well for later social media.
Man, Chelsea not winning shit, man. Just
focus on this year.
Focus on Premier League. Focus on Premier League.
Okay.
No problem. But if we win this year, it won't go well. It will not go well.
Even Tosi, I can hear in your voice you don't want Chelsea.
Oh man, don't worry. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about Chelsea. Don't worry.
Chelsea.
This guy.
Chelsea.
This guy think I feel now, man.
No, I know. No problem. No problem. We'll catch you soon. We'll catch you very, very soon.
Don't worry. I'm not. It's a PSG. I'm not worried. I'm
not worried at all, man.
I don't want to face Bayern.
I'm 100% worried of PSG.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
PSG Bayern just forfeit against Bayern.
I will forfeit Bayern. I'm not forfeiting PSG.
No, PSG. I'll watch the match.
Bro, if you come to the Parc des Princes, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose 4-0, 3-0.
I know I said this earlier. I don't see
that atmosphere. That atmosphere. Come on, man.
I don't see this Chelsea team to repeat. I don't think we can win the Champions League. Like even reaching the final would be overstepping it in my opinion.
Yeah, this time they're actual crowds. This time.
We'll see.
But
if we win it this year and go, if we repeat it,
if you win it this year, then I think it's the greatest coach of all time.
That's why I need.
Yes,
that's why I need Loftus-Cheek to start.
So if we win it this year, what will you say then?
I'll say Tuchel's the greatest.
I'll say I was wrong if we won it for sure.
If Loftus-Cheek can get his act together, and Kovacic comes back in good time.
Yeah, that's a good midfield. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah.
Jorginho, Conte, Kovacic, Loftus-Cheek.
What?
Very nice rotation.
I'm telling you, man. And then Saul off the bench.
Wait, but did you see what I think it was Rio who said this, that Loftus-Cheek reminds him of Yaya Toure? Is this serious?
The way Yaya plays.
It's the way he can,
shield the ball,
come out of it. Yeah, shield the ball and then carry it with so much confidence. Like
I see it.
Yaya Toure, when he was playing at Barcelona, he was playing as a DM. He was playing
He
as a
played in
DM, and it
Busquets position.
wasn't until he went to City that he then showed he can do way more.
Exactly.
Like but
I think
yeah.
Pep brought that out of him though.
Mm.
Pep
No,
had
but at
to.
City, man, yeah, Toure at City was just it was
Aye,
A
unstoppable at
monster.
some point.
aye,
You couldn't stop
Yeah,
him.
aye.
he's
It
a
was too
monster.
good, man.
Yeah, but Yaya Toure for me is a different player, but different caliber of player. He's very good. Player I like most, but it is what it
But
is.
Loftus Cheek, the highest rated player in your academy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It took him years now until this year. Like
If
7 years
if not
ago,
for
you guys
that
were hyping
injury,
him 7 years ago.
if not for that injury he getting,
It's that
that's
injury, man.
No,
stupid.
but even that
Undercarry.
injury, I think people were overstated. Even before that injury, this guy was like 24 to like look at play. He should have been playing senior football way more than that. Like even he said
Yeah,
it. If
but
you check how many senior games he's had at the age of 23 or 24, it's really low.
yeah,
It's
Mm-hmm.
but
too low
Sam, but
for a
welcome to
player.
the club. If you look at his predecessors, or his predecessors, how do you think that kid
He's
breaks in?
only 25 now. Like
Exactly.
now, he's
How
in
do
his
you think he
now
breaks
he's in
in?
his
There's no way.
yeah.
Look at all the people ahead of him, man.
Yeah,
So he
exactly.
had to
Yeah,
wait
yeah,
his
that's
turn.
for sure. For
He
sure,
had to wait his
it was
turn,
not the
man.
easiest, yes.
Yeah,
But
man.
that's the thing. I think he should have gone on way more loans. I don't think that academy
I
staying in
think
the
now that Tuchel is giving him the chance now, he's kind of getting the chance and he's kind of
because
showing
it
it.
will reach a point where I think the club will have to make a decision between Loftus Cheek or Conor Gallagher. I personally, I don't know yet,
Nah,
but
Connor looks good right now, man.
It is very good.
The
In
thing is,
terms of
Connor, I don't like his passing game. Like I
Conor
don't think he
But
has
his
Gallagher,
a
passing
passing
game is
game.
good, though. His passing game is. He's not
No,
really.
it's good, but like he doesn't have
Yeah,
like he doesn't have that quality yet. Like I
No,
don't
he's
think he
yeah,
has
not.
that
he
Tosin,
will,
I
he
even
physical
will,
wanted
side
to
Tosin,
yet.
ask you about
he will get there.
Smith
Because
He
if
Rowe.
will
you
get there.
Smith
He will
Rowe,
get
real
there.
quick.
Yeah.
What do you think about Smith Rowe? His passing game.
Smith Rowe, like
He
he
cold.
doesn't really have that yet, like that vision. He's not a player that has vision in his game yet, but just the way he can fucking powerful runner, just a powerful runner, man. And the ball is glued to his foot, and his first touch is silk.
I'm
Like
telling you.
he's
I'm
really
telling
good, man.
you. Silk, man. I'm telling you, man. That first
Yeah,
touch,
like
yeah.
yeah, like but he needs to improve other parts of his game. He either needs to become that guy who makes the last pass or that guy who becomes a goal scorer. I think he's leaning towards being a goal scorer. If he become a goal scorer, gets 10 league goals a season, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. He's a top player, top player, man. I expect him to be in the England squad too. Like not far along, right? So
But who is he going
yeah,
to
man.
push out? Maybe Mount. Maybe he's going to push Mount out.
Yes, no. Comfortably. Don't mind Mount.
What
Mount is,
comfortably? What?
yes.
Yo, wait, Blue Wax. I thought you loved him out.
Yo, man. Mount, go and sit down, man. Very, very frustrating. Very frustrating season. What kind of nonsense is this, man? Man, step up. Anyways, we're not.
You know the
I'm not.
thing, Tosin, the thing is that Blue Eyes expected another level after that
Yeah.
Champions League win. And
Oh.
Mount, it's almost like he went a gear back.
Oh
It's
my
like in
goodness,
reverse
man. I'm like,
instead of
yo,
moving forward.
yo, man. What enough of this running for the scores, man. Yo, I'm tired, man.
Yeah,
I'm tired. Mix it up, man. Mix it up,
how about
man.
some talent? How about some talent, nigga?
Yo,
Like not some
Pressing
running. How
machine.
about some
Pressing
talent?
machine.
pressing machine. Can you only pressing machine? I'll
Yo,
go buy
how,
iron from.
how are you a number 10 and your best attribute is work rate, man? Come on.
Goodness, man. It's so annoying, so frustrating. I'm like, what is this guy? And then he put on weight. He's sluggish.
Yeah,
it's too
no,
it's too heavy. It's too
yeah,
heavy.
I think he's getting used to his new body. That's what it is.
They say
He's
he's
trying to get
he's
used to
into
his new
boxing, right?
body.
He's a
Because
boxer.
you can
No,
see
but
he
that's
got
true
bigger.
though.
I can see
Players
he
his
got
age
bigger.
too. Yeah. I think it's
They're
getting
trying
to
to
his
get used to
real
their new
body
body.
size. Yeah.
That's what they're
Oh,
trying to do
okay.
at that point. That's
Because
why
you
they
have to remember
struggle
he's
sometimes.
22, 23. He's still just
Man,
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's
what
getting
is
used
this,
to his
man?
new body,
maturing.
though.
I'm like, man,
Yeah,
after
because he has to get he probably hit the weight room a lot this summer. You can tell,
exactly.
you know.
No,
Have you
I
guys talked
am
about the
what?
No, it was the PSG match. Who are they playing? Leipzig again.
I'll be Leipzig. It's a
I'm,
cook
Oh.
for me. It's a cake match for me. Don't worry, they'll win that match.
you think
I
so?
think that game is going to be 4
Ha!
4 or 3-3.
I don't think so.
I
I
will
can
say
see
that.
Like
high
it's gonna
scoring
no,
games.
like this is Leipzig. Like if they lose, they're out. So they're gonna
Yeah.
play their lives out, man. And they were 2-1 up against us at home. So
Lord, what's this now?
What is
Mount
your
is
So,
winning.
Blue, I said this to the last time we talked. I said Mason Mount girlfriend is looking. That guy is an African lady. He's the one giving this Mason Mount form that I've been shouting at. She's the one doing this bullshit for Mason Mount.
No,
it's
but Mount
about
has been
that?
horrible this season, though.
My
Because
goodness, man.
Mount had been, like what Blue I said. Mount had been doing something else entirely apart from
but he
football.
scored a hat trick, but he's still been horrible.
I don't want to
That's
talk
how.
about
Yes,
what he has been doing over.
that hat trick is paper over cracks. Nonsense. That
It's
hat,
paper over cracks.
yeah, however you speak that English, I don't even know how you speak that
But
English.
boys,
But
you
yeah,
know the thing though, I have to say the whole squad has been garbage. I really don't know how Chelsea is number
it's
one
true.
in
No, but the
in
reason I'm
the league.
picking out,
No,
the
but
reason I'm picking out,
your defenders have more goals and
Yeah,
assists
yeah,
than
yeah.
yes,
True.
thank
Everyone
you.
in the yeah, that's
The
100%.
reason I'm picking out Mount is he's supposed to be one of our influential men. He's our main man, one of our main men. So this whole regression strategy, I'm not understanding it, man. Boy, play ball, man. Play ball. Like,
But I'm telling you, maybe he's just getting used to his new body, man. That's what it is, man. Goretzka had the same issue,
yeah, but just
you know.
touch, just his touches, like very heavy touches. His decision, like
Yeah,
You know the
those
thing,
half
you look at
turns.
Foden, you see the way Foden is
Aye,
playing. Like
aye,
there's a
oof,
progression with
aye.
Foden.
My
I'm
goodness,
not really
but
seeing
see,
that with
but
Mount
that's
this year.
my goodness. And
the thing
I
is,
hate that I'm
Foden
saying it.
is learning. Foden grew up like the guy every day at training was watching David Silva, De Bruyne. Like, come on, man, it's different,
God,
you know.
Yeah, yeah, there's a
God.
difference, that's for sure. I
But the
can't even
thing is,
argue.
Yeah.
if
But
if
there's a
Mason
difference
Mount,
watching Jorginho and Kovacic every day and then watching those caliber players.
no, but if
Like
Mason Mount can turn it on, Foden ain't nothing, man. But the problem is
No,
Mason
no,
Mount
no!
cannot
Don't
turn
say
it
that.
on.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
No,
No,
I'm
bro.
serious. I'm
Foden
serious.
is clear. Foden is clear, man.
No,
Like
it's
no, no.
100% clear. The way
intrinsically,
Foden plays.
intrinsically, he is, man. Just
Yeah,
But I
but
see if you're
talent for
looking for a
talent.
presser,
if
if
you
you're
want,
looking for defensive quality, Mount is ahead. But if you're looking for what the player in that position should do, which is attack,
yeah.
you can't even compare. Foden is
Foden
miles
about now.
better.
Well,
Miles
do you know
better.
about what is called raw
If Mount
talent?
is on his game, I will take
Exactly.
Mount
Yeah, he
any
just
day.
has
If
raw
Mount is
talent.
Raw talent.
no for me, if Mount
Foden
is
is
on
raw
his
talent.
game, but the problem is, can you get Mount on his game? If Mount is on his game, I go. You know why I like
I
Mount?
think I can have
Mount
that game.
can do what Foden do. He might not do it as well as Foden, but he can sustain it for 90 minutes.
That's true, though. I can argue that.
But
Too.
Blue
The
Eyes, you
thing
know the
is,
thing I would say with that is that
Foden has started adding so much new things to his
Yeah, no,
game. Like
he's just
the
good.
long ball, he's added to his
Oh my
game. That
goodness.
long ball,
He's,
like he's added to his game,
oh,
bro. The
Tosin,
switch.
you're right.
Come on,
this
man.
weekend is the Manchester derby. I will not be surprised if they dismantle United. I'm gonna be
And
Foden.
another thing about Foden that's not talked about enough is how he's fast. He has weird speed, low
Of
key.
course.
Like,
But he doesn't
bro,
run anyhow.
like Mount,
And he
Mount
can
isn't
play both
fast.
wing. He
Mount
can
isn't
play
fast
left
like
wing and
that.
right. He can play both wing, both left and right wing. He can
No,
play
Mount
both
has
wing.
space. So Mount, no, yeah, his pace is for
No,
pressing.
yeah.
Pressing. It's for pressing pace, like to make you lose.
pressing pace.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
called press
gosh.
pace. I don't know if you know
PP.
pressing pace. PP, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. If you look at Mount's PP numbers these days, but no, yeah, Foden, man, I'm just, I know, I
Oh,
think
guys,
that
who said Harry Kane may get sold if it doesn't play? Was it Tosin or
somebody said
Emmy?
that.
Is
Oh,
it
Emmy,
Emmy.
yeah.
I just saw the report now that I think Conte wants to give Harry Kane some time. If it doesn't show up, I think they will sell him in January. I think like Blue Eyes, you said the same thing yesterday about Dele Alli. You may get a chance on that Tony Conte.
Yeah, man. I think Conte is going to give him a shot, man.
I don't think Real is a Conte player though, but
I think he may give
Who
him a
knows?
chance.
I think it's going to, for me, because Dele Alli can be defensive. So Conte is going to want to tap into that
I
defensive.
think with Dele is that the money just got to him. Or I don't know. It just
I don't
feels
know
like
He's dating Pep Guardiola's daughter, so I can
no.
understand
I don't
why.
think. I don't even think it's that. I just think the guy doesn't. It's like he can't give more.
No, we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, we talked.
Man.
Yeah, he says his
His
hamstring.
hamstring is finished, man. It's made of string
Okay,
cheese.
maybe.
He
That's why.
had way too
Tosin-
many
Tosin,
muscle
but if you hear
injuries.
what I said right now, it feels like he can't give more. Like You know
He
when
can't.
someone is trying their best, but it's not
It's
enough.
just not
Like,
there.
His
yeah.
tactics.
He used to be a powerful runner, man.
Yeah, man.
His body just can't respond like he
Okay,
used to.
let's give a mathematical prediction, not our own, not the overall, but just our own prediction. Let's everybody make it out of the group. Who do we see facing off in the round of 16?
We need to wait for match day 6 to end.
Oh,
Yeah.
my day 6.
Hard
Okay.
to say. There are too many probabilities right now, man.
Yeah.
Way too many.
So we have to wait till
But
December.
don't worry, your goal to meet someone
I
that's
want
easy that you
PSG.
can
You're
start
going to
fight
see
against.
grass with
I've
shop.
been waiting for
Your
since
goal
last
to
year.
get someone easy, man.
No, I want PSG. I want PSG.
Yo, Abdullahi wants a 6-0.
I want PSG. I've been waiting. I want PSG. You know why? If we're gonna get beaten by the best player in the world, in Lionel Messi.
We're not gonna get beaten by PSG. I beg, stop that nonsense. Stop that breakdance, man. Stop that breakdance. What are you trying to talk about?
The thing is, I can't say anything about that game. It's just I really wouldn't want to meet PSG.
Oh,
And then
no,
the funny-
man.
I don't want to
Any
do
team,
See, I don't want to do a
no,
watch
I
and
don't want
learn
to
in
meet
that match
any
and be
team that
sleeping.
has world class attackers. I really don't want to meet that because I
Just
think
put
that might be
Kante
the
on Messi.
antidote to this defense.
Put Kante on Messi. Put Jorginho alone can handle what's his name? Neymar.
Oh,
I don't know that.
This
I don't know that. I don't know that. I'm not commenting on that. If you say Kante now, I will agree Kante. But Jorginho,
Guys, this is
it's
the
getting a
thing.
yellow
I
card.
truly feel like
Men are cutting
any
liver.
team that has good
I cutting liver. I back out
attackers
immediately.
stretches.
If you say Conte can maneuver Neymar now, I will say yes. I'll go for Conte. But Jorginho, hell no. I'm sorry. No.
Men liver cuts.
No, I have to step back. What a bombshell.
And imagine, see, now we're seeing Loftus Cheek in the midfield too.
Exactly. I know. I
It
just
might
think
be bad.
Jorginho has added defense to his game, so I think
You know the funny
Jorginho can
part?
hold
He's
Neymar.
not even defending anymore. He's attacking now. He's attacking now. He's not even defending anymore.
Jorginho, eh?
Yes, he's not even defending anymore. He's playing more as an attacker now.
Hi, man. Now we
He's
locked
going
out.
forward.
We locked out, man.
And
We
you know the
locked out.
thing too. I remember this game. I just feel if we have a game that Mendy is not on it against top
Hey.
teams,
Exactly.
I just feel it's destroyed. But sure, that's for any team.
Because
but
we need see sometimes Mendy. That's why I said if you want to play PSG or anything, we need Mendy to be 100% okay. Because if Mendy is our best player, we have to thank it.
But I truly see Bayern winning this Champions League though.
I don't
No
think
way.
so.
No.
Lie,
Sam,
lie.
I'm telling you right now, they are suspect. They're the most overrated team right now in Europe, in my opinion.
Lie.
For me,
Serious?
they can get beaten by a good defensive
They
team.
got
The end of
slapped
the lion
5-0,
awaits
man.
it. The end of the lion awaits it.
Mönchengladbach put 5 past their
Five
best 11.
minutes.
Yeah.
Five.
Abdullahi
And
NK is backstage, man. He
Oh,
just-
NK, my bad. I don't know you're backstage. Where do you go? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, what's up, man? Sorry,
What happened to your mic?
I
Man
had to
dipping
eat,
in,
man. I
man
had to
dipping
eat,
in
man.
and out, man.
What
I had
happened to
to
your
eat,
mic?
man. I had to eat, man. I had to eat.
Oh,
I
you
had
had
to
to
eat.
eat.
I had to
You
eat.
can be eating in this. You can eat in the stream now. Then just mute your
I
mic.
didn't want to hear I didn't want the audience to hear me chewing, man. I was chewing. on
Doesn't
something.
matter. Are you eating the Ghana eba
No,
or
he's
rice?
eating cake.
I'm
He's eating
eating
cake.
jollof rice.
Jollof rice. Well, Ghana jollof rice is always good. I have.
That dry ass Ghanaian.
That dry
I'm
ass
just
jollof.
gonna put it out there. I'm
Yo,
Nigerian and I
that-
prefer Ghana jollof. I'm
Ghana
Nigerian.
jollof, that one-
I prefer Ghana jollof.
Sam,
Ghana
I'm not
jollof,
gonna-
that one is pasta. Ghana jollof is pasta. What are
You know the
talking
funny
about?
part? I have a Ghana friend there. We go to work, almost work together.
No, they use
So-
their jollof. They use jasmine rice, man.
Jasmine rice,
I just
yeah, I know.
prefer it. I don't like that parboiled rice thing, man. at
No,
all.
but when
Jasmine
you-
rice is good. Jasmine rice is good.
Yeah, but how can your jollof rice be smelling like flour?
Shut up, Blue Eyes. Shut up, man. We'll
Which
talk
one
later.
did you eat,
We'll
bro?
talk later.
No, jasmine.
Jasmine rice
smells
is
like,
good. It's
it
good.
smells like a nice.
But
fresh
our own,
flour.
our own jollof rice too is good though. We can't neglect our own jollof
No,
rice.
I'm
It's
not
good.
arguing that. It's just Ghana jollof. They even put.
You know the one. You know the
ginger.
one I like
It's
most.
nice, man.
Do you know the one?
Hey,
of-
Sam
of
knows his
Ofada
thing,
rice?
man.
Do you know
Sam,
Ofada
knows
rice?
it.
Do you know
No, I
Ofada
go-
rice?
I go
Ofada
for
rice is good.
Yeah, I go for Niger jollof. I beg with palm
Me
oil.
too.
With palm oil,
Yes,
I beg.
sir.
No, do you know the one of Ofada rice? Do you guys know Ofada rice very well? That one too is good. I love
Yes,
Ofada.
that one is that one they make it with palm oil too.
Yeah, Ofada is good. Ofada. When you eat Ofada rice, more just eat it and take some malt and some. Oh my
Wait, who-
god!
Wait, who are PSG playing tomorrow?
RSB Leipzig.
Oh, okay, they're gonna win that game. They're gonna win that game.
Oh,
Oh, Kwesi in the comments is probably Ghanaian, so he probably might have something to say about the rice.
I love Ghana rice though. Ghana rice is good.
Yeah.
But guys, have you guys taken this what's it?
Watch it.
No. Jamaica food before.
Which one?
Jamaica food.
Jerk,
I think
jerk chicken.
God bless you.
Man,
God bless
that's
you.
amazing.
That George chicken, I like.
I
Oh
love
my
that
God.
stuff, man.
There's a Jamaican restaurant beside my workplace when I work. Oh Lord in hell. When I'm home, I will already buy before I go to work. When I go to work, I'll just my co-work.
No, I guess prepared.
I will just buy it.
Prepared too much, man.
You buy with rice and peas. With rice and peas.
I'll buy everything. I'll just take it to when I know when I'm on break, I'll just microwave it.
What they call it? Plantain?
I will tell my boss, I beg,
they call it plantain.
give me 1 hour, 2 hours. My boss just tell me. My boss will tell me,
It's
give me
not
2 hours.
plantain, man. It's dodo, man.
It is dodo, man.
Jamaica rice is good. It's very good. I like their food. Their jerk chicken and everything is good.
No, Jamaican restaurants, man. They
Love
never
the
disappoint.
food, man.
Yeah,
I love
Their
curry
restaurant
goat.
is good.
I love
Jamaican restaurant is
oxtail.
good.
Some oxtail. Give me some oxtail.
It's good though.
Okay. For a little oxtail and some rice and peas, man.
If you look at Leon Bailey from Jamaica, look at Leon Bailey. So when Leon Bailey talk, when you talk, you see him talking. He talks much about their food also.
I love their food, man. Yeah. And I love roti, man. Roti. Woo! You guys don't do roti?
No, I know roti too. Yeah, roti too is good. Roti too is good. Yeah. It's in Chicago. Yeah, I know roti.
Wait, but has Enke talked about his boy today?
Enke, give us something. He's eating. Enke, yeah, go.
Enke, let it out.
I'm muting myself. Yeah,
Bro, I just watched the match comp of the Adore, and that was some mid, man.
My goodness. Anyway, let me talk about the Chelsea squad because I'm a Chelsea fan first. Let me talk about the Chelsea.
Talking about the Chelsea squad and your boy, your avatar. You need to change the avatar. You need to change it. To put new one door. This one is old door.
Yeah, this is old. But
put a new one.
We played well. Well, actually, yeah, we played well. The conversion was a bit poor. I didn't like the way we weren't converting chances, but I mean, defensively, these guys is too solid. It's too solid. And Loftus-Cheek, I think, was my personal man of the match. And those against Malmo.
It was given man of the match in the Chelsea hub. In the Chelsea hub, it was given man of the match. I think in the overall match, it was given to Jorginho, which I think it doesn't deserve.
J5 won man of the match?
No, in the match, it was given to Jorginho, but in the Chelsea app, Chelsea fifth stand, it was given to man of the match.
UEFA gave the man of the match to Jorginho.
Which is a joke, by the way.
As a Chelsea fans, I don't think
very simple. He didn't even ask for it. Like he was pushing it away.
Blue eyes, mute your mic.
Okay,
No, but seriously though, honestly, you don't think that's a marketing thing? Like,
no, don't do that. Are you trying
to? I think
propaganda?
Jorginho's marketing
team. It was obvious. It was
obvious.
Loftus-Cheek
was the man of the
match. Everybody, like the eye test, even
no.
Jorginho
Jorginho was better today.
It wasn't better than
Jorginho was better.
No, it wasn't better than No, it wasn't.
But what about the person who even scored the only goal in this game?
Ziyech was good today, man. Ziyech had a 7 out of 10 performance.
Even Tuchel said it. He has an
Ziyech needs to get out of my club, man.
Ziyech couldn't dribble a traffic cone, man.
Wow.
The guy is not good.
But he had a 7 out of 10 performance.
I really thought Ziyech would be our prime Di Maria, like
no.
He can't dribble, man. That's why I can't rate him, man.
It's not even
so give me your take on the Enke dance. Give me your take.
Yeah, we just again, Abdullah, you know me, it's just won the game. We won it. It should have been more comfortable, but we move on. Havertz, Kai, because people telling me this guy's clinical. Oh, he's so composed. Oh, Kai,
What?
You need to finish. One of those chances you need to finish.
Yeah.
One of them. Pulisic, you can't come on and miss that one. Seal the game.
Yeah.
I think for Pulisic, I think it's the rustiness in him.
The
rustiness in him.
No, the way he made the goal. The way he made it was
he's breathing down. Captain America's breathing down your neck.
Oh, don't worry,
Yeah,
man.
the way he missed the goal, he didn't look at the net. He didn't look
He
at the
didn't,
post.
yes, he didn't look at the post.
He
Yeah,
just kicked it anyhow. I'm like, why you kick that ball like that?
Well,
Why couldn't you
exactly.
just
Thank you.
put
All
That
I
was
would say is
rust.
I
That
find
was
it
clear
ironic
rust.
that
That was clear
you've been
rust.
calling injury for your
Yeah,
boy
rust,
Cho,
eh?
but
Yeah, that was
for the
rust.
sake now,
You said?
you're saying he needs to finish the game
Hey,
after
listen.
weeks being injured.
After 2 or 3 months out,
Hey,
is it 2
hey,
or 3
Sam.
months?
You said that yourself. You wanted to see Hudson-Odoi score a goal. He scored a goal against Norwich. You're happy now. Now he's providing
Against Norwich?
outputs. He's providing outputs. That's what he's
He
doing.
is.
Just keep on slowly but surely improving, and time will tell. What's our next game?
Look, that's really is that what it's all about?
Burnley.
It's about goals
Burnley.
and assists.
Burnley.
That's
Well,
what.
listen,
No,
no.
listen.
I am an
This
eye
Chelsea
test guy.
Hmm.
So
No, just
you
real
know,
quick, like this Chelsea team, they need a start merchant. I truly believe this team needs someone who's just gonna start pad.
Your biggest stat merchant right now is Jorginho, man.
Exactly,
man.
and it's penalties. That's it's bad. We need someone who's just if Cho will be that player, I think that's good. Just
No, but
even if you're not
No, it should
good,
actually be Lukaku, ideally.
Yes,
Like
exactly.
no, but like
don't
if Cho
laugh,
can,
don't laugh,
maybe
don't laugh.
Exactly.
he's not good throughout the 90 minute, but at least he's giving assists. He's having moments in
Yeah, but
games
like
consistently.
I know
I
with
think that's good.
I saw bits of the game. I was mostly watching the other game, but like um the what's it called? Like I
Salzburg was blocked.
noticed, but yeah, but like I noticed that like what's his name? Like oh man, shoot, I think I lost my train of thought.
Is it?
Where does he play?
It was somebody from Chelsea.
Alonso?
It was a player from
Alonso?
Chelsea. No, not
Christensen?
Alonso.
Christensen?
J5?
Who? Is it
Havertz?
Odoi?
Ziyech?
Odoi
Oh yeah,
Havertz?
Ziyech. Yeah, it was Ziyech I was gonna talk about. Like, it's just like yo, like just in the little minutes that I watched him, I was like, he's just so bad.
Yeah, he's bad.
He's so
Yeah,
bad.
it was
He's
so
bad.
bad. I
he did
wouldn't
okay
lie.
today. He did
And then
okay.
I'm looking at, and then like between that and Havertz, like even though Havertz has that Champions League final goal, between that and Havertz, and like the other players that you guys have, like I'm just scared for Lukaku. Like if Lukaku flops, because a lot of your signings just seem to flop. I'm sorry to say, they just seem to flop. They don't do well. Like they don't do
Mendy
well.
and Chilwell have a flop, man. Mendy and Chilwell have a flop.
Mendy, okay, Mendy.
Chilwell
Mendy
has
has
a
been
flop.
him
No,
home run.
Chilwell has
Mendy's
a
a home
flop.
run.
No,
That's
Chilwell.
But Chilwell was
Is Chilwell
looking
2 runs? Is
stinky.
Chilwell 2
Chilwell
runs?
was looking stinky before the couple goals he scored recently.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't come on, he was though.
He's a good sign.
And right now, Lukaku is like working at Foot Locker. Eh?
Oh man.
Yeah, and I'm scared. I'm
Spot
scared
check,
that
but-
like Lukaku might not,
I think I'll give
live up.
Lukaku. See, I'll give Lukaku time because reason is because
Abdullah,
he's
I don't
only
want that
reason
to
you're
happen
giving
for.
You know
I
what-
don't
you know
want
what-
that
wait,
to
28
happen
years
for
old.
him.
I'm lying. He's
Wait.
28 years old.
Wait. I know
I
it's
don't want that to
28
happen
years
for
Wait,
him, man.
I know it's 28 years of it. I am not disputing with it, but I see this team that is just joining is a very young team, and I wouldn't say just because he's 28 he won't do this. Yes, people may say it's flop, but for me to judge a player fully, I will have to wait and see overall or full match, like full season, how much goal he scored, how many assists, then I will judge him.
He has to be outdoing Cristiano. Cristiano
Like
is
what-
my standard.
Like what Blue Eye said. Blue Eye said it, and I quote what he said. I don't need him to score 25 goals. If he can score me 15 goals, and I'm willing to.
No.
No, I
I'm
said
like, no.
exactly. No, what I
it
said
can't be
was.
15.
No, I said it's exactly
Wait,
what.
it can't be 15.
No, I
Why
said
not?
It can't be
don't give me
15.
25 goals. Give me
Because I would
15
have
big
kept.
goals. No,
I would
hold
have
on.
kept Tammy Abraham.
No, but
No, I
but
said
if
give me
it's- but if he's
15
gonna-
big
But let's say he
big
scores
goals.
15, and they're exactly, and they're
Big goals. That's what I
What-
said. I said give me
What's
15
big goals?
big goals.
Do you know he has big game accusations?
I
in
would
England?
rather take
You know
one
that-
goal
and
like
he does have
I'll-
big game accusations. That's true. Allegations.
that's what I'm saying. So the DOD, that's right, degree of difficulty. That's exactly what I'm trying to get at. So
I don't think Lukaku is reliable enough to score in big games. I think
Exactly.
what you want him to do.
but that's why we got him. That's why we got him.
I don't think Lukaku is able to score one big goal.
Wow. Oh, this
One
guy.
big goal.
This
I
guy
don't
Sam
think
is
that's-
really.
Sam,
Sam
why you
really
doing this?
obsessed me.
Why you
Man.
doing
Sam
I
this?
think
really obsessed.
I think he can't score that one big goal against big team. It's just about
Because
Abdullah will see it because right
I
now
would
we
rather
have
take
Lukaku.
one big
So-
goal.
we have played them.
We
We
watched
played
Lukaku.
Liverpool.
We watched Lukaku versus France. We saw that goal.
We saw the
dummy
goal,
he
yeah.
did on Lucas.
on Lucas.
Dude,
Yeah,
we need to see that. That's Lukaku.
So-
that's Lukaku I want to see. The Lukaku has played in the
Is there
Nations
such,
League.
is there
You're
such thing
getting
as a
this wrong.
counter-attacking
A
striker?
big goal. No, but a big goal means you win the game.
That's right.
I don't want no big goal and then we still lose that game. It's not a big goal then.
No, that's not a big goal.
Wait,
No,
talk about-
a big
wait,
goal
Exactly.
is a goal that
Chelsea,
advances us
Chelsea,
somehow.
do you know what's
Yeah.
funny? All these guys, you know, when we signed Lukaku and the Lukaku thing was dying, and then Ablaye asked to the panel, who would you rather, Lukaku or Haaland?
I said,
And everyone was saying Lukaku. Everyone here was saying Lukaku. And I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
you guys are so shameless, man.
no, I'm not shameless. I'm very
guys are-
objective. I
you guys
I
are-
go
But you have
with
to
the
be
friend.
real
No,
when
Sam
it
too.
doesn't
Sam
work
too was
out.
pro
Sam
Lukaku.
was Sam is
No,
breaking my
no,
heart,
no,
man,
but
right
I've
now.
seen it
I don't
now.
care,
I'm
man.
seeing
If
what's
you're playing
happening
well,
right now. It's
yeah,
not working.
exactly. It's not working. If you're not playing, I shine the light on your form.
Stop.
I shine the light on your
Do you know
form,
that
man.
the team is playing better without him right now?
You guys are hitting on Lukaku. Relax.
Look at how ball is flowing.
I know Bolingoli will come good. He will come good. It's a matter of time.
Why do
Thank
you
you.
think?
We
Why do you
score
think so?
7
It's
past
looking better?
Norwich?
So
By
it's
the
looking
way,
better because of
some
Havertz.
Chelsea fans are some Chelsea fans on the low. I'm seeing a little sect, talking about Conte out,
No,
Bellingham in.
What?
no.
Oh, they've been there. I know
They've been
that's what
there.
you're trying to do. They've been there, man.
Which
They've been there.
Kante?
They've been saying it.
Kante, no, just because
Because
the
he gets
problem with
injured
Kante
a
is
lot. He's getting
no.
injured a lot.
Is
They want
he's
him
been
to cash in, man.
No, he's been playing so many matches that this is the time we will get injured. I can understand why he's getting injured now because it's not been getting the rest he deserves to get. So him getting those red, he needed those red.
No,
Those
Declan Rice.
but the thing
Declan
though with
Rice.
Kante,
Oh,
the
Declan
past
Rice.
since that Europa League game, let's
There's
be
not
real.
been
Kante
yes.
doesn't,
Since that
he
Europa
doesn't
League,
play.
he
He
hasn't
doesn't
had any
play
rest.
consistent. It's almost like Pulisic in
I'm
a
even
way.
happy he didn't play
as
the
bad,
Nations League. I'm happy he
but it's
didn't play the
quite
Nations
similar.
League.
How old
It's
is
quite
Kante?
similar to
29.
30 years of age.
Okay. Yeah, but that
Plus
position
tax
he can play.
or no tax?
No tax.
No
No.
tax.
No tax.
I think he's born in France, right?
Yeah, it's been
That doesn't mean you can't have tax, but okay, I
No,
understand.
no.
No tax?
If he's born back home, then yeah, tax.
That's the tax. Okay.
No tax.
Yeah,
tax,
he's
no
born
tax,
for
no
you.
No, but yeah,
No, but
since
just
I'll
quick
say
on
since
this
the Europa
Lukaku
League, yeah.
stuff.
Since Europa
Lukaku
League,
had-
it's not been the injury has been it's not been having that rest.
Yeah,
that
Sam's
he needed.
right. Sam's right, yeah.
And it's just something that if it continues, like the only thing is Kante is so good that you want him even if it's half quarter of a
50%.
season or even 25 or even 30. He's good. It's just
Yeah,
man,
but
you can't sell him. I don't think there's a
No,
point
no,
to
you
sell him.
can't.
When they are
It's
not mad,
impossible.
when they are not mad.
however, we
Exactly.
need contingency plans though.
100%.
Exactly. We need the plan. We need the plan B. Plan is not working.
Declan, and it's Declan.
Relax.
I think so. I
It's
think
Declan,
so.
Yeah.
Relax.
Even though it's a
Marquinhos.
contentious, it's
I
a
think
contentious
Marquinhos
thing.
might
Yeah,
be-
we should
need
put
a
in a
sub.
cheeky bid for
You need a
Marquinhos.
sub.
A cheeky
Yeah,
bid
I think
for Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
No,
man.
Marquinhos ain't going nowhere. Marquinhos is a captain, man. I don't want to
No,
buy
he might
him.
need
Well,
a
for
change.
what
I know
club?
he
For
lost
what club?
He's a
PSG, but he
captain.
might need
For
a
what club?
change.
Man, stop sounding goofy, NK, man.
Man.
Shit.
No,
For what club,
but
man?
he might need a change.
Marquinhos will not leave
Change of
PSG. He's their
environment.
club captain. He's a
Don't
That's
woman.
what I'm
Don't
saying.
worry,
Like
don't worry,
Marquinhos
don't
is
worry.
Marquinhos is
Don't
part of the
worry.
Those who
furniture,
wait,
man.
those,
That's our legend.
how many contract models can 2 years more? How many years?
Marquinhos is
2024,
part
just
of
in
Marquinhos is
150.
part of.
How many
Just
more? How many more
150
years?
for Marquinhos right now. 150.
Okay,
I'm not
I'll
taking
give you in for 150 for
I'm
sure.
not touching Marquinhos for 80.
150
I'm not touching
plus
I'm not
150
touching
plus
Marquinhos
SAR.
for 80.
150 plus SAR. 150 plus SAR.
Why do you have
Plus
to
who?
ask? You already
Plus
said it's
SAR.
thinking.
Plus who?
This guy,
Malang
man.
SAR. You can take him
Malang
back,
Sarr.
man. Take him.
Take him back? What? When did
Take
we
him.
have him?
Sorry,
What
I'm
are you
talking League
about?
R. League R can take him back. League R can take him back.
Malang Sarr, man.
No,
Malang
man,
Sarr is
we-
always comfortable on the ball.
I do like the way his English is actually quite good. I heard an interview with him. He was actually
Malang
his
Sarr?
English was very nice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a
But,
good
no,
English.
he's
You
a
speak
trash,
very well.
man.
Trash.
Malang, coach him to the level of.
So
He's really bad.
has Tuchel ever not improved the player, or does he improve?
He's-
every
I
Oh,
season?
think
he never improved. He didn't improve any PSG player. I'll tell you that.
Relax.
You never
He
improved
improved, he improved Neymar because I can see Neymar. I
What?
have a
No,
Neymar.
don't. This out. What?
Yeah, I have a Neymar stat that
What?
under Tuchel,
What?
Neymar. Wait. Under Tuchel, Neymar Jr. played 55 games. He scored 29 goals and he had 33 assists. Under Tuchel, that's Neymar Jr.
Yeah, but his stats,
Tuchel improvement.
Neymar stats are actually pretty good, though.
I'm putting it under Tuchel. Yeah,
No, I'm talking
Neymar.
generally.
under Tuchel, 55
No,
games,
it
29
was-
goals
no,
and
it was like
33
six.
assists.
No, it was better. He had a better goal ratio than that.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at
No, for
Tosin.
sure.
Okay.
It was like
What's his goal ratio
67,
this
50.
year?
It's like 67, 51, and 32, something like that.
But Tosin, what about this year? What's his goal ratio?
Oh, this year, like under Poch, he's played in 28 games and scored 9 goals. So Poch Haram
Wait.
ball is not
Oh,
working.
okay.
What is not
It's
a
not
good
too
man.
bad though.
What is not a good man.
Hey,
It's not too
can
bad.
we talk about Conor
What does
Gallagher as well?
Haram mean, man?
What is not a good manager.
Poch is going to United. He's going to
He's going
United.
to United, yeah.
Yo, what does Haram ball?
Let's talk about Unai Emery to
It's
Newcastle
illegal.
United.
It's illegal.
Let's go to Unai Emery.
It's against
Unai
the
Emery.
religion.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
So is Emery going to leave Villarreal in the middle
Yeah,
of the Champions League?
the Villarreal president has come out and said if Newcastle want Emery, they have to pay 6 million, and then Emery's go. Emery will go.
So
They
you,
say it's
Abdullah,
going
why do you want to
there
talk
because
about
They'll
a team
pay
that
it. They'll easily pay that.
Newcastle are
They
going
paid
to
7 million, right? Bayern,
No,
how much
6
did
million,
Bayern
6
pay?
million.
How much did Bayern pay for
Nagelsmann,
Nagelsmann?
40, they play 40 for him, 40 million.
What?
Yes, that's what I had. 40.
No, it was 30.
Wait, one minute.
It was 40,
I'm
40, 40.
lying. Relax. Let me. I'll check.
Check. Is it 40
it
or
was
30?
30.
I'll check right now.
No,
Check.
Is he a player? Is he a player? Did they
I don't
spend
know.
40 million?
Check.
Let me
I may
check.
be wrong. I may be very wrong, but check.
Let me check.
Check. How much did they pay for Nagelsmann to leave RB Leipzig and join Bayern? How
I
much?
know it was no, it was
25
14.
million euros. 25 million
25
euros.
million.
Damn.
That's too much, man.
Like he's a player.
He's a player. That's the player rate, man.
Nuno got 14 mil after for 4 months. He got 14 mil for 4 months. And then
40
he got
mil to get sacked?
I think he got paid out
No,
14 million
it's
pounds.
14.
40 million?
Yeah,
Whoa.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's a lie.
1-4. Okay.
I read it was 5 million. Not
It was
14.
5?
Yeah, I read it was like 5 million. It wasn't anything big.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Come on,
I thought it was 14.
Levy is too smart to.
Levy is
do
too
something
stingy.
like
It's too
that.
stingy.
Yeah.
Stingy.
Levy's too what did you say? What did you say?
Too stingy.
I hope
But
he's
you
not too
wanna-
smart. He's a dummy. I'll tell you that. He's a dummy.
Actually, I was gonna say the J word, but that would have sounded bigoted. So I
Okay.
Levy is for me. The name you call him kind of fitting because sometimes when I look at Tottenham have a good stadium and good pitch, but the way
Lovely
they play
stadium.
football,
Lovely stadium.
lovely, very good stadium, very
yeah,
good.
my friend said it's the best stadium in England.
I
it's the
agree.
be-
I agree.
I agree. It's the best. It's the best. For me, it's the best stadium. Very good stadium. I would not lie. That stadium for me is the best. I would not lie. It's even better than
Who is
the
the
Trafford.
worst stadium in the Premier League?
The worst what?
Stadium.
Oh,
Stamford.
if it was last season, it would have been Fulham. Craven Cottage is one of the worst stadiums I've been to in my life.
Yo, that shit looks hella small.
So small. Oh my goodness, man. Awful. And the worst thing
Basically
is
called
that
a cottage.
yeah, man. The worst thing is that the African federations always used to pay there. So Ghana, I used to go to. Oh, it was awful, man.
Oh yeah, that's so true. They always say it.
They all used to play at Craven Cottage. Awful stadium.
Guys, I'm hearing one news, and I'm not sure. I think I heard it this morning or before the match that Roman is trying to beat the new stadium at the London, but it's the problem is finding the place that he wants to beat it because the London president doesn't have not they're not giving him chance.
A new stadium?
Yeah, he wants to be the new stadium. I think the capacity will be like 68 to like 70 capacity.
I want to build a stadium in France. I want Roma
Yeah,
to
he
build a
said.
stadium in France.
Yeah, he
man.
said between 68 to 70 capacities, full stadium. So he said he's still finding a place where once the president give him the is it the London president or the government? I don't even know what they call it.
Mayor.
Once they give him the assurance to go ahead, it will be the stadium. They want to
But
teach
So Chelsea
Nkunku
wanna get-
celebrate if he
Yeah.
scores against PSG.
Ooh,
Nkunku, will they celebrate?
Oh, he already he scored against us in the last group stages, and he celebrated like a. That shit made me heated, man.
Why? Did you expect him not to celebrate?
The boy can play.
It's disrespectful. You don't celebrate against your former club, man.
No, Tosin, it's not just your former club. The club that actually made you a footballer.
Yeah, exactly. The club that trained you and everything. Like
Here we go.
you don't do that, man.
Here we go. If Hassan Odoi left Chelsea and went to Bayern and he scored against, he should laugh and celebrate and giggle. That's what he should
Oh,
do.
that's no.
That's what you
That's
should do.
disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Should laugh and giggle.
Can't do that now.
Fair
Nah,
enough.
that's
Fair enough. Fair
disrespectful.
No
enough.
matter what, you can't do that.
Relax.
You could do anything, man. I saw
Relax.
Adebayor run the length of the pitch and slide. You could do
Relax.
anything in this
Relax.
game, man.
But do you see how his career ended afterwards?
He played for Real Madrid. I think he had a great career. I
This-
think Adebayor had a great career.
you guys are sick, man. You guys are sick. You guys are sick, man. So I think after this weekend is international, right?
Yeah.
Lord,
Yeah.
I hate this stuff. I hate this stuff. I hate it. I just hate this stuff, man.
It was okay, man.
Man,
I'm glad.
International.
what do you? I
watched
just hope
NBA.
Messi. I hope Messi don't. I hope Messi don't go to international break. Oh, it's gonna make me angry because like Messi is struggling right now, man. Like
There's no way
Messi
they will call him. They will call him. There's no way they won't call him.
No, but would this
Messi
be
fans are down
decided
bad,
between
man.
the Messi Ronaldo debate?
Yeah,
Especially if
Messi fans are
Ronaldo.
down bad. They're very disgusted today seeing what Ronaldo did today. So you know, and Messi's
Oh, he
injured
scored
right
twice.
Messi is not playing tomorrow. Yeah, we're not just score twice today.
now. Yeah,
Oh,
Messi,
well
Tosin,
done.
how many
Messi's
goals
out
do you
for a
think
while.
Ronaldo gets in the league?
I'm sad, man. I'm seeing. I bet with somebody that he wasn't going to get over 20. I think he's going to get 20 at least.
Yeah.
Unless he
Same
gets an
here.
injury. Unless he gets an injury.
Same
Yeah,
here. I
unless
think
there's
fit
an injury.
Ronaldo gets 20.
Maybe.
Easily.
See, 20. I'm not sure. I'm not. The reason I'm not sure is because there's some opposition team that they will
I know I have
outscore.
the receipt of you saying Lukaku will get 25 goals.
Honestly,
I
I
know.
don't see.
I know. Assistant by my word. Assistant by it.
So
No
you
way.
think Cristiano
We
could
have
get
28
25
matches
in
in
what?
box, assistant by
In
it.
what?
Bro, Lukaku played in the same league as Cristiano last season, and he didn't even outscore Cristiano. Like
More
Cristiano
assists,
had
more assists,
29 league
more
goals.
assists, more assists, more assists. But yeah, he didn't outscore.
Moses, okay.
But he didn't
But
outscore him.
still,
You're
he
right.
didn't outscore him. Like
Yeah.
Ronaldo just gets goals, man. I don't know. This guy is Lucifer Ronaldo, man.
He scored 24. He scored 24 out of his 29 goals outside top 6 opposition in Italy. The guy knows how to score goals. He knows how to score goals.
He's a clutch player. It's
Okay,
clutch.
it's going
I
against
don't know
Man
about clutch. I don't know about
It's
clutch.
it's funny. It's funny 37
Yo,
in
if
February.
Ronaldo scores against, are you guys gonna be surprised if Ronaldo scores another brace against City or something? Even if they
Yeah, I'll be
lose or they
surprised.
draw,
I'll be surprised.
I will not be
you'll be
surprised.
surprised. Why would you be
No.
surprised? I won't be surprised.
I won't be.
It's top caliber position. I don't think. I don't know about Cristiano.
I won't be
This
surprised.
defense is bullshit right now. Anyway.
I won't be surprised though because Ronaldo does this a lot. To score
Because
goals a
like,
lot.
yeah, it's getting annoying now. Like
It's annoying.
honestly,
How
another thing
good
that
is
we
Syria
notice
really?
is like,
Ibrahim is getting goals at this age. Ibrahimovic is 40 years of age, so relax.
Ibrahimovic is a specimen. He's a different kind of player.
SSB, relax.
bro,
Zlatan!
it's true though. Like a lot of the 30+ year olds are balling.
I saw Lucas Leiva balling at last year. I never knew that guy was still playing football.
That boy can play ball, though.
Underground?
Still balling. Still balling.
How old is Benzema?
32.
30. How old is Lewandowski?
33. I believe.
How old is
33.
Messi? How old
Messi
is
34.
Like these are the Ballon d'Or candidates. How old is Jorginho?
29.
29?
29.
29, 30? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, it's crazy, man.
Jorginho Frello, Ballon d'Or.
Oh, yeah, Benzema's turning 34 this December. Yeah. Benzema's turning 34 this December.
These guys are old as shit and they're
Yeah,
balling.
They're old as hell, man.
It's tough though,
also
but
turning 30, man.
it's tough though because those 30 years of play, the way they're even balling more than the 20 years of age player.
No, but that's the
Yeah,
problem.
like, yeah, that's what
Because
they're
people
doing.
like
That's why it's
Cho,
weird.
people like Cho and Sancho and all these guys, they need to up their game.
No, don't involve Cho and Sancho in the same. Just say
Rashford, all these guys.
stop.
they need to step up.
You honestly think Cho's better than Jaden?
Of course,
Oh,
I
you're
do.
tripping,
Of
man.
course.
You're tripping, man.
I'm not even thinking about that, Tucson. I know
don't
he's
do
better.
that.
No,
Don't do
but
that.
listen, when you talk about a complete player, who do you think is more complete?
Obviously, it
has
looks like
become-
Cho is more complete because he
Ah,
seems like everyone thought he was this Cristiano Ronaldo hybrid or something coming out, but because he dribbles, he passes, he scores, like, but I don't know. He doesn't look like he has, Sancho sauce. He don't got it.
Oh my goodness!
don't got it, man.
Goodness! He got more than that. He got more.
Listen,
He got
it's
that swag.
Bundesliga sauce. It's not
Yeah.
Sancho sauce. It's Bundesliga
Bundesliga.
sauce, man.
No,
It's
no, no, don't do
Fugazi. The
that.
sauce
Don't
is
do that.
Fugazi. That sauce
Don't
is
do
very
that.
Fugazi. The Bundesliga sauce, very
By
very
the way,
Fugazi.
if Hudson Odoi was on United's team, you think he'd play? Let's not even lie. He wouldn't
Don't do
play.
that.
Yes, for sure.
If he was
He
at
wouldn't play.
Dortmund,
He wouldn't even play over Greenwood.
you know, if he
I'm
was
dead
at Dortmund,
serious.
if it was Dortmund, he'll be 25 and 25, 25 goals, 25 assists in that league. I'm telling you,
Guys, I have
telling
something to say. God,
25
I
and
don't know
25.
this. I think this injury,
That's a lie.
this injury
That's
to
an obvious
Lukaku,
lie.
guys. I think
There's
this
no way.
injury to Lukaku is a blessing. The guy literally just listened to music during the injury. He doesn't even do anything. Like, what the heck is going on with Lukaku?
I'm
You
scared
should
about
think of his
Lukaku. That's what
career.
I'm saying,
I know
man.
he
I'm
has
scared of
5-year
Lukaku.
contract, but you
The
should
guy
think
is
Yeah, he
listening to
should think of his
music.
career.
With his listening to music. Lukaku
There's
is
nothing
how
wrong
much
with
is
that.
he
I'm just
getting
scared of Mason Mount.
per week?
I'm scared of Lukaku in terms of there's people are just going to look at his goals, and I don't think he's going to score a lot of goals. That's just my thing. I
I
don't.
don't think he gets 10 goals this season.
Lukaku.
Yes, I
I
really
think
No,
don't
he
think
it will
doesn't
get
get
more
Yes,
than
ten
it will
goals.
get
Then
it
you
will get more
guys,
than 10
you'll
goals. It
get
will get
10.
more
You'll
than
get 10.
you
You'll
guys
get 10.
are a flop. He's a flop. Then if he doesn't,
If he doesn't get 10, he's a
that's
flop.
wild thing to say.
I don't
Yeah.
think I think he will get more than 10 goals. He will get more than
If he
He has
doesn't
4
get 10,
now.
we're getting it
He has
back. We have
4.
to get Abraham back. We have to bring Abraham back if he doesn't get 10.
No, but even Abraham is flopping in Roma right now, so I don't
Yeah,
think that's
man.
a good
Don't
choice.
do that. Don't do that. We have to get your
Abraham looks
striker.
like there.
He's flopping.
Sam, we have to get your striker back. We have to get your striker back. Come on
It
now.
was see, I want
Tammy,
his
man.
second choice. I said it's a great second choice, but he didn't want that. He wanted to be number
Abraham.
one, so go to Roma, bro.
Abraham no see in period. Though.
Abraham
Do you
has
watch
2 goals. Has a whopping
Sam, do
2
you
goals
watch
in
the
11 games,
AS
man.
to Man AC Milan? Abraham was ghost in that match. I was about to cut.
Adulai, Mourinho is giving this guy a chance. I think
Bro,
Mourinho has 3 more games.
Abraham was getting fucking. The guy was in jail by that dude. The guy who was doing CPR, administering CPR, that made Ballon d'Or. That guy had him in jail.
Yeah, the Danish guy.
He
man.
had Tammy in jail.
Man,
It's not looking good for Tammy right now.
not looking good at all.
The only thing that can help his career more is his conference league if he can start pad there. But apart from
It's starting part there. It's starting part
no,
there.
but they even lost the game.
No,
Yeah,
he
I
didn't.
think they're
Yeah, he
top of
didn't
the
start
table
that
though.
game. Well,
I think
yeah.
they're top of the table. I think they're top.
Hey man, I know you know the crazy thing. I know Tosin's gonna be watching the Premier League more than Liga, man. Conte, Tuchel, Pep, Klopp, man. I'm the Conte at Spurs. I'll be watching.
I'm vibing with Ligon this year, bro.
Right.
And
Okay.
Maybe
Conte at Spurs.
Any big
Conte at
match,
Spurs.
Tosin will watch
I'm
any big
very,
match.
very
that's the thing.
concerned.
I think Chelsea should get this little guy, Jonathan David, or what's his
Jonathan
name?
David.
Yeah,
oh, you like him?
Or Jeremy
That guy
He's
Doku.
a good player. He's a good player.
I think we need that kind of striker.
That guy can play. Oh.
Or Jeremy
Very
Doku.
big, very big and strong.
Where is he from?
Fast. Canada.
He's Canadian.
Canada,
He's Canadian.
Canada,
But he
Republic of
he
Canada,
was born in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Ah.
Canada.
Oh, he's
Don't you know that-
American.
Yeah, Brooklyn, Canada. Don't you
Well,
know he's from Canada?
he was born in Brooklyn, but he I think he grew up in Canada.
Oh, he was
Yes,
born.
Canada.
I don't know how I feel about these. Actually, let me not say. I don't know if that's politically correct, but
Well, you
These-
don't, yeah.
For the sake,
Americans?
come on.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know
is this
about
why you
these
don't
guys.
like
Why?
him?
What?
I don't know about these guys.
Davies is amazing. What are you saying?
Who? Alfonso?
Alfonso is good, man.
He's
Alfonso
Canadian.
Davies
That's
is-
different.
Bro,
He's
he
Canadian, that's different.
pulled up at the bridge.
No, Fonzo is different.
He's
He's
a new
Canadian.
one, man.
He's Canadian. It doesn't count. That's different. I'm
Tosin, he
scared about
didn't
these.
tear Reece and Newman. He tore Reece and Christensen simultaneously in Newman.
Yeah.
I've never seen something like that. One
Hey,
after
he's
the other.
Canadian, man. He's Canadian. Fonzo's Canadian. It doesn't count. These other guys. I'm very skeptical about these.
No, but why I say Jonathan David, I think the guy is a full, like he has pace. He's not slow. He can finish.
Oh wait, did Lil win today, or did they draw?
I think they won.
They won. Leo won 2-1. Leo won 2-1.
Ooh,
They
in
won 2-1.
Sevilla too. That's
Yeah,
good.
they beat
man.
Sevilla. Sevilla is a bastard team. That team is a bastard.
And I
play,
always
man. I don't
rated
mind
their
it.
manager, Sevilla's manager, but
I
this
don't
year
mind
is
it,
not looking
Jonathan
too
David.
good.
how's
Lopetegui?
Kunde looking?
Yeah,
How's Kunde looking?
Kunde might be looking suspect, man.
And this
I
one,
actually preferred him to Tuchel when Chelsea wanted to sign a new manager.
Huh?
Lopetegui, the Sevilla manager. I really rated the guy.
The
but-
one that flopped at Madrid. That one.
Yeah, but the one who's been chopping, that's been like he won the Europa League. It's not
You don't respect that competition, Sam. You know you don't
I
respect
know
that
I
competition.
don't. but I thought it would be a next step. Like, natural progression. You win a Europa League, then you go for the Champions League.
Are you
That's what
joking out, Sam, or you are playing?
Nah, man, I rated the guy and it proved to be wrong.
Just
like
another
Just like Lukaku, man.
Somebody,
Just like
another guy that's
Lukaku.
waiting to blow in this little team. I'm looking at this little team. Another guy that's waiting to blow, Renato Sanchez. That boy, man.
Baller.
That
Where do you
boy
think he's
is
gonna
Baller.
go?
baller.
Where do you think he's gonna go then?
Baller.
Liverpool.
PSG.
Ooh,
Oh, Liverpool, maybe.
Wait,
maybe.
wait, Tosin, what about Genie? What's happening to you, bro?
That nigga is ass, man.
wow.
He's
Don't
garbage.
disrespect. Don't disrespect Genie, man. Don't
No,
disrespect
he's
him.
garbage, man. Like he hasn't had. I'm not even trolling. Like this is an actual fact. Genie Wijnaldum has not had one good game at PSG yet.
That's bad.
Wow.
Like that's
Should
bad.
have just let him go to Barca.
I don't know why we hide. I knew he. I've watched Genie. I've watched this guy. All he does is make back passes and side passes. I've watched him. I never understood why we got him. I never understood it.
Who bought Genie? Is it Poch that bought Genie or who?
Yeah, that's Poch's guy.
Yeah, Poch wanted him, man.
Oh, you sound like you're anti-Poch, man. Don't. Listen, he's a great
He's a
manager.
clown, man.
He's a great manager.
But who
To
did
you,
instead of Poch?
He's a
When you
great
started,
manager, man.
who did you want?
anybody, man. I even said we should get Thiago Motta in, man. Like, I
Oh,
didn't
Jesus
even care,
Christ.
man. Like that ass.
What about
Like,
Lauren
I
Block?
don't care.
Would you take Lauren Block back?
Nah,
Fair
I
enough.
don't fuck with racists.
So, guys, for you guys who didn't come yesterday, I said something that will repeat what I said yesterday. I think Blaise was when I said it. So, we're gonna be doing AFCON by January. AFCON is in January, but we're gonna be doing like a preview around December, towards December ending or early December. We're doing a AFCON preview. Also, we'll be having like an intro music that's gonna be coming on of 3 players: Victor Osimhen, Alexi Iwobi, and Samuel Chukwueze. It's gonna be the player that's gonna be on it. So the Nigerian national flag will be at the back. So those 3 players will be at the front. The intro music will be the one they used in 2019. It's a go, 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 it's a go.
Naira Marley.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's a go. That's what we're gonna be using for the.
Abdullah, you're a Marlian. Are you a Marlian?
Yo,
I don't know which one they're gonna use
really
this year.
good.
I don't know which one they're gonna use this year. I want to use the one they used last year. I don't know the one they're gonna use this year. Though. They haven't updated this year for Nations Cup this year.
So
but the one
I used to too, if you don't want to use it.
I wanted to use the 1999. Is it 1999 or 1995 AFCON song they sung? I hate that song. I don't like that song. So it's the most recent one that they use. That's one I
better score. He better be highest goal scorer in that competition. That's all this hype in Napoli. Better translate it to national team.
Man.
Igalo that came in is even pissing me. Why do you even need Igalo? Why did they come in? So fair enough though. So that's the intro music, and I'm gonna be using for the AFCON though. So I'm working on it to see. It's gonna be the one that's gonna use fully for it. So working on it. So we're right tomorrow, guys. We're right tomorrow. Liverpool, Atletico, AC Milan, Porto. Peace, everybody. Peace. And stay blessed. God bless. Like the video, like and subscribe.
PSG
My
better
people.
win tomorrow. If they
Subscribe,
lose,
guys. Subscribe.
Hey, you know who'll see me tomorrow, man. If we lose.
Like and subscribe, my
hat
people.
trick.
Peace, everyone. Peace.